Uh, fuck? So, um, I have no idea what to be doing right now, if I'm being honest. Uh, hello, Hawthorne. So, Mathis is having tech issues. Streamlabs isn't working. And so here I am. She is rebooting her computer because closing Streamlabs and reopening it didn't work. Logging out and setting it back in didn't work. Closing it and reopening didn't work. So just gonna reboot. Wow, and 7 viewers. Yeah, we've been cursed. We've been cursed this game. Feels like every week we've been having tech issues of some kind. Either like stuff with my internet, or her computer just hard crashing, or stuff with my model. It is like really fitting that this is the game that gives us the computer issues, but boy, I'm not exactly enthusiastic about it. But God, wait until she has to uninstall and reinstall Streamlabs. Don't. Please don't say that. Like, maybe worst comes to worst, we just only have one stream today and it's mine, which would be new and novel. Yeah, God. But so yeah, I'm just here to kill time while we wait for for her to come back. Stone Ocean anime, that's cool. Stayed up way too fucking late watching the stream last night. But I'm really hyped for that. Speaking as I am a manga reader for JoJo, part 6 is one of my favorite parts. And I'm just like really enthusiastic for it. I think it'll make for a great anime. It has a lot of stuff that like really would work well in motion compared to other stuff in the series. There's a lot of fights that like could use that kind of movement. I don't watch JoJo, but good for JoJo fans. Thank you. And I'm recovering from COVID vaccine, so I slept through the stream. Understandable. It was late where I live. It was way later than it should have been, or than I should have been awake. My headmates got mad at me for that. And I just like passed out once it was done. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm enthusiastic for it. I have fond memories of reading the manga, and also I don't know. I JoJo is a series I really love. I'm enthusiastic to see more of it. So yeah, I don't know. Celeste, hello. God, I'm terrible at like filling time. Cause like I can do just like talk to chat streams, but that's not what this is. This is me killing time while my streaming partner recovers her PC. I don't know. I would like start talking about magic stuff because Strixhaven is cool, but I might be doing another magic stream next week. I don't know if that's for sure yet. I'm gonna be making my schedule after the stream. But I might talk more about Magic. I might also just like do another vibing stream. I might come up with something entirely different. I don't know. Lately, I've been experimenting with like what I can be doing on stream that isn't video games, and just seeing like what sticks, what gets people excited, what do I enjoy. It's an interesting process. Mixed results so far, but that's to be expected. And so, I don't know. I'll figure out something interesting for next week. I don't know. God. Just like running through my list of like my hyperfixations, Arknights. I could talk about Arknights. One event just ended, and looking forward to whatever comes next. Still need to beat chapter 7 because I'm stuck on the last combat level. But beyond that, I'm ready for 8. And I'm also just ready for a new event, even though the Surtur event just ended. Now just praying for Mathwiz97's PC to get back up. Yeah. I'm not good at this alone. Arknight seems really fun. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Like, Arknights is like rather YMMV. You know, your mileage may vary. If you like gacha games, if you like tower defense, you'll dig it. I also just really love the lore, and to a degree, I'm kind of annoyed that like the lore for Arknights is locked behind so much of like the game and gameplay that people don't like, because the lore is great. Characters are great. But you need to be able to, like, endure the whole package for it. And I like Arknight's gameplay. I like the, like, tower defense thing. But that's not for everyone. I can't believe JoJo Part 6 anime is the JoJo Precure crossover we've always wanted. Yeah, Jolene is a Precure. That's canon. I had many friends telling me to play Arknights, but can't bring myself to enjoy the art style or color palette. Oh, I really love the design, so it's like, if the art style and color palette aren't for you, then yeah, you're probably not going to get much out of it. Because I really enjoy the, like, muted, sort of grungy dystopian stuff it has going on. Very, like, not quite post-apocalyptic, but it has a lot of that going on. And I also just like how a lot of the designs are sort of low-key, even when they use bright colors. But again, your mileage may vary. What I get out of it isn't what everyone will get out of it. Yeah, that's fair. And I think, like, for something like Dark Knights, the characters are just, like, one of the biggest things. So if the characters don't do it for you, you're probably not going to get much out of it. Because, it is character-based storytelling, even with its, like, larger stories and deep lore. I like the world being like that, at least. Yeah. God, Arknights has great world building. It's really fascinating, especially how it gives everything, like, piecemeal. So you never really get, what's going on in full. It's always, like, here is this piece, and this, like, this piece, and this piece, and this piece, that go to 3 separate puzzles. You're being given them all at the same time. Remember them. They're gonna come back in, like, a month and a half when there's a new event that gives you new pieces for one of those puzzles. And that's another thing where, like, I can get why people wouldn't super vibe with that. But I dig it. Yeah, okay, yeah, like, the character designs don't like the style. That's fair, that's fair. I don't know. I'm hoping that Arcade gets an anime, which would probably have to change its art style at least a little to suit the new medium. I think Arcade's anime would be very cool, even if it's just adapting main story. Because Arcade's main story isn't my favorite thing, but I do like it. It is cool. 20 minutes, huh? Or like, I think it's more like 10 minutes or something. That I've just been like having to talk like this. But Mathwiz, please come back soon. But I don't know. God, this fucking trial though, that's gonna be a mess. I don't like Chapter 3 because it kills two of my favorite characters. But the trial, like, I don't think the trial is well written, but I like some certain things it does. And I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it's gonna be something for sure. Definitely. Like, DR2, Chapter 3 is, like, one of the least popular trials in my experience. Just not a lot of people really like it. No one really seems to, like, hate it. I don't think... Actually, no, I feel like people probably do hate it. But I feel like it doesn't quite, like... It doesn't, evoke ire, I think. Hey, Raven Graham, hello. Sorry, I'm just, talking like this when this is supposed to be a Danganronpa stream. But, I'm hoping that we can get started on that soon. Yeah. I know, I like, I do like the, Blackened in Chapter 3. I think they're cool. I definitely like what does with them. At the end, that's, like, one of my favorite parts. Yeah, she did. We talked after the stream, and, she mentioned that. That's fun. Yeah, the foreshadowing. I like the characterization we get at the end. Like, that characterization is, very cool. I just remember liking a particular bit with, Nagito. Yeah, that's fair. Like, the trial has fun aspects. It's just, like, overall a mess. Boy, Mathwiz still isn't back yet. Lost my phone, and the stream was playing on my phone while I was, hunting for it for, like, 15 minutes, lol. I mean, at least that, like, would give you a sound to be digging for. Which would help. I don't know. I'm running out of... Usually, when I do a, like, talking stream, I can at least, like, figure out some stuff to talk about beforehand. What I was gonna be talking about in this stream is Danganronpa. Yeah. this trial is really sloppy in a lot of places. Just a lot of missing evidence and, like, evidence that doesn't come together. I think that'll make it more fun for me the second time, just, like, seeing someone try to, like, figure it out. But that it doesn't, like, do it any favors. I don't know. I would go, like, put on some music or something, but I don't know how... I like, this entire time I have no idea how much more time we have. Because she could come back at any moment. But she's still not back. Was watching a friend play DR2 once. He stopped after chapter 3 because of that. Was she his favorite? Or was it just, like, disliking that? I've noticed lately that I say, just, like, as filler words, because... What just happened with my model? Okay, there we go. My model just froze on my end, and... But yeah. He just loved her too much. Yeah, that's fair. I, like... With the 1-2 punch of Ibuki and Hiyoko dying, like, I was almost that same way. Especially coming off of Mahiru's death. It was just kind of like, do I still want to be playing this game? I mean, at least that's fitting. Oh, yay! Mathwiz is back online! Hopefully it will only be, like, a couple minutes more before things get back up. And then we can start! She is typing... Oh, okay. Hey, hello, hi. Welcome back. Wait, fuck, I need to turn on desktop audio.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, it's looking like it's honestly something on Twitch's end that isn't loading properly.
Have other people been having issues with Twitch? That you've seen?
All I know is that, like, I clicked on YouTube as a different platform just to see what it did, and it immediately, like, took me to a window where it's like, hey, you can log in here, and it's like...
Okay. So maybe gonna stream to YouTube for a one-off.
Maybe? Yeah, I might do it that way, I guess. I was thinking either that or, like, I'd just record it locally, and then, you know, we have your stream up so that there's at least a chat.
I don't know, I think streaming it to YouTube could be a quaint little thing, and then just in the comments be like, if you like this, I do that twice a week on Twitch.
Yeah.
Because have you even mentioned that we're doing this on your channel?
Well, no, I haven't even had an opportunity because the last video I made was in, like, December.
Yeah. Which is before we had decided to do this, I think.
What is...
So, but yeah.
Sorry, now I'm just trying to get the game up here.
Yeah. So are you gonna be doing the streaming to YouTube thing? Because if
Maybe
so,
on like a side channel. I'm just a little worried about like having to manage a chat when I'm like mid game. So like if I did it on my main channel, I don't know who would show up.
Yeah, that's.
It would be something like as just like a last minute thing. I don't know if that's the best idea.
You do have a side channel though, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I might just put it there.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Let me see if this will.
Can you? Sorry. I don't even know how like moderating stuff on YouTube even works. My experiences with it, whenever like spammers come into my chat, is that it's really shitty.
Oh no! Wait, hang on here.
Oh, what? Yeah?
Did it just wipe out all my scenes?
What? That doesn't seem good. Or, check, like... Yeah, I'm gonna send you, like, a thing on Discord. Welcome to tech support. Okay, so is it like one of those? As we try to figure out what the fuck is going on with us.
I guess I can at least screen share the game so there's like something you can see, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Search.
It's fish tech support. I am not good at like I'm not good at tech. I'm upset that we have like game up in Discord now, but I'm gonna leave it on my leave my stream on my model until we actually start. Yeah, so what's the plan, I guess?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to rebuild this scene real quick from scratch, which shouldn't take that long.
Yeah, Danganronpa theme playing in the background. Only a little bit longer before we can start. Over a half-hour delayed. It's a good thing trials don't always run long or anything.
Yeah, I don't know if somehow like the scenes are attached to the account I'm like signed in with, which
yeah, I think that
bullshit. But...
I think that is it. I actually think that's it.
Yeah, that like it makes sense, but it's also kind of bullshit.
All
right, I am rebuilding the scene here. Let's see. I need to like reattach my mic and everything.
Oh god.
I hate this. Why?
Well,
wait, why are these?
I hope that everyone in the audience today has been enjoying this as a fish panics live on stream about how to keep an audience entertained. This was a great exercise in just like filling time. All right, Mathwiz, you're Shonen girl. JoJo, thoughts?
I don't know anything about JoJo.
All right, you haven't seen it. I forgot about
Part
that.
of me was thinking about like making a tweet of like, what if I just watched JoJo Part 6 without having seen any of the others? Haha, just kidding, unless.
I support part skipping. You know, start where you want to start. But part 6 is the worst part to start on. Because it has a lot of deep lore in it that you kind of need to know.
Okay, well, at the very least, I guess if I'm going to be on YouTube, I don't need to, like, rebuild notifications or anything, because it's like, I don't want to be notified.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, what are the odds that... I mean, I know that happens sometimes, that, like, YouTube just randomly promotes, what is it? Just randomly promotes live streams to people who aren't subbed to the channel, and it's like, huh? Why?
Algorithm. Like,
Okay,
speaking of someone who streams exclusively on YouTube, I appreciate that. Whatever amount of extra viewers I get from that, I appreciate you. But algorithms suck. Yeah. When are you gonna do JoJo on your manga podcast?
That is
Just spend
a good question.
spend a year and a half just reading all 8 parts.
Yeah, we narrowly missed out on covering it on right now we're doing like a block of the 80s, and we ended up picking Dragon Ball and Saint Seiya, so we narrowly missed it there. So either like it may be like if patrons request it, we could do it soon, or who knows when it would be, when the next opportunity to do it would be.
Yeah, I think the thing is, like,
I would need here.
It would be like an absolute like mess to deal with, because like for the 80s, like, okay, you're doing part 1. Part 1 is 4 volumes. That doesn't feel quite in the vein of like Dragon Ball or Gintama. Like, that's a lot shorter. But then if you start adding in other parts, it's like, where do you stop?
I don't even know, like... I also have to kind of figure out for a second, like... If I'm streaming to my side channel now, like, I need to make sure that I'm, like, linking the right thing. Because I've never, like, streamed to YouTube from Streamlabs before. The only time I've ever streamed to YouTube was, like, years ago. Back, like, I think when I was still in high school, and I was doing, like, the wrestling videos. And I don't... A lot has changed, and I didn't even really know what I was doing then.
Fair.
So let me see if I do go live.
Out of curiosity, is Saint Seiya popular in the US or where you live? I guess, like, it is a thing that people like, and I know people who like it. But it's like, maybe once every other month, I'll see a person on Twitter mention it. But it doesn't come up often. I think it might just be like partially partially that, like, it's an older series now.
Sorry, I'm panicking a little bit because I need to, like, just throw together, like, a quick bullshit description and whatnot.
My description is literally just, I'm gay.
Let's see. This, that, there is no thumbnail.
It'll make one automatically if you don't have one.
Yeah, that works for me. Okay, let's, I think I have this set up right. I don't know what event does. It says something about create event. I don't know if I need to do that.
That's just like a stream.
Oh, okay. So, create new event, I guess. Okay, let's see if this works.
Let's hope.
Okay, it's doing a thing. I think it's there.
You're gonna need to link your stream once it's up.
I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to figure out where I even. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's there.
I don't remember your side channel's name.
Give me a second. What?
And also, like, I'm gonna link it in chat too, just because people in their watch both streams and stuff.
How do I find the VOD page? Okay, I think I found the VOD page. I think I found the link. Okay, so let me... I linked it to my tweet real quick. Okay, I think that worked.
Okay.
I'll drop the link in Discord real quick if you want to link it on your side of things.
Okay.
Um...
Okay, I'm putting the stream link in chat.
Okay. Yeah, that was so weird. I don't know why I couldn't connect to Twitch.
Yeah.
At least, like, I have other options. It was just,
But yeah, make me a moderator.
Oh, yes.
How does that
Can I
work?
find you in chat? I'd imagine it's also going to be different for, like, YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Can
I'm
Can
gonna
you
switch over to the game collabs thing now.
Participants? I don't... Okay. Can you drop a message in my chat real quick? Because I don't know how else to... Wait, why do I have to sign in to chat? Am I not able to interact with chat? Already linked it. The bot already linked the video on Discord? Can I, like... Is it not letting... Why is it telling me to sign in to chat? I thought I'm already signed in.
Oh, in Streamlabs? That's because Streamlabs is weird.
Huh, okay. How do I... This is so dumb.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make a moderator on Twitch. It just says report and block, and I don't want to do either of those.
You might not have this option, in which case just hope you don't get spammed.
Kibo. Oh, wait. Let me try this again. I think I'm logged in on the... Okay, now maybe this will work.
Wait, okay, no,
There we go. I think I found it. Am I on the right? Okay. Add moderator? Okay,
Yeah,
I think it worked.
Yeah.
This is so weird. But I
Okay.
guess this is how it's gonna...
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, welcome! 40 minutes into the stream, we can finally begin. Also, I linked your stream and suddenly my view count dropped by like 6. That's a little tragic.
I'm very sorry.
I'm gonna go put out a second tweet being like, we're actually beginning now.
So if anyone is stumbling into this from the side channel who has not already been following, we've been doing Danganronpa 2, and the first game of Danganronpa streams on Twitch, but I can't connect to Twitch today, so I had to like on the fly real quick figure out YouTube streaming. So I'm here now.
Okay, when you click the link, it doesn't open a new tab. Fair enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna go link my my stream chat in your chat too.
Yeah.
So the way this works is that you can either watch Mathwiz, or you can watch me. I'm a VTuber. I'm cool. I'm cute.
And also, I'm unspoiled on the game, but Rand's chat has spoilers.
Yeah.
So if something comes up and you're like, "Ooh, want to talk spoilers?" You can go there. And
there is
not
excitement
spoil
in
me.
my chat for the reveal of the killer.
Oh
Already.
boy. Oh, oops. I just realized, though, I still want to be recording this locally for
Oh, yeah.
my own highlight stuff.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And thankfully, nothing highlight-worthy has happened in the last 45 minutes. Anyway, let's trial.
Yeah, I need to get a second as well, just to, like,
Remember
get
the
back
case?
into Danganronpa mode, because I just had to... Right, okay.
Yeah, this case is...
Right. So, I completely missed this truth bullet. Like, I did not see this in the investigation, and yet the game still let me proceed and just gave it to me.
Huh. Yeah, that's...
Yes, I didn't get to see the cutscene. Oh, it wasn't a cutscene, but, like, I didn't get to see Gundam's hamsters do a thing, which is very sad.
Yeah, that's a good scene.
Yeah, because he just told me to look up, and I was already so, like, just...
frazzled.
Yeah, with what was happening. That I just completely... Because I looked up and I could, it doesn't highlight anything, so I'm like, oh, okay. That's kind of weird. I assume it'll tell me, and then it never did.
See, I thought today that we would have a delay, but that the delay would be my fault. Because earlier in the week my headphones broke. Started suddenly only playing from one channel, and I did not like that. And so it's like I am immediately, like within 5 minutes, I am buying new headphones. Same brand, same model. Because I have been using these since 2017. And I really like them. I can say what it is. One sec. It's AKG K92. That's the brand of headphones I use. And they're really good. And so I was just like, I'm gonna go order a new pair. And then it was like, it is arriving on stream day, so I don't know if it's gonna arrive early enough for stream. And if it isn't, then that might get delayed. But they arrived on time.
Akane says, no thoughts, head empty.
Yeah. That's great, that's great.
I love her. But yeah, I assume that the audio levels are probably fine, because nothing
Chat would be
drastically
complaining
changed,
if...
but I did have to very quickly rebuild the scene, so if I, like, slapdash mess something up, Oh, that's right, the despair disease.
Yeah!
That was the thing.
This whole trial was dumb. That was extremely dumb. Also, for those that care, in my prediction spreadsheet, I have, we didn't get a prediction for the victims this chapter. Like, I pushed for it, but that just didn't happen.
Yeah, because I was just too confused by the despair disease thing.
Yeah, which is understandable. It's a clusterfuck. But the guesses for the Blackened are Sonia, Kazuichi, or Gundam.
It's like, going into this, because I did talk about it a little bit on my stream, but obviously you weren't there for that.
Yeah.
So, like, Sonia and Kazuichi are the most, like... I'm more convinced that they're both red herrings, because the game was enough to say that, like, oh, there are two suspects, because they're the only ones who don't have alibis.
It's
but
always,
I also, like,
it's never the people who don't have alibis.
Yeah. But then it's also, like, I feel like Gundam isn't cleared of suspicion, because, like, my one reason is, like, oh, I'm pretty sure he was the first person I ran into after things happened. But at the same time, like, I don't have a case as to why he would be the one who did it. So,
I mean,
like, I don't.
You never know what could come up in a class trial. There is some stuff that comes up here.
間に合わなかったんだ。駆けつけたライブハウスでは、すでに麻袋をかぶった人物が首を吊ってたんだ。すぐに他のみんなに知らせようと思って、俺はホテルに向かった。
I really dislike just how this chapter killed off my two of my three favorite characters from this game at once.
Yeah, I think that, like, body discovery was kind of like, up to this point, I think I'd be, feel like I'd be confident in saying it was the low point in the franchise so far.
And if you were watching last time, you would know I dropped out immediately before body discovery. I didn't want to stick around for that, so I left. Mathwiz had to deal with it on her own.
Sorry, it was like almost immediately understandable why you left, because, you know, the broadcast, and it's like, oh, I had to think about whether I wanted to continue at that point.
Yeah, and then it got worse.
Yeah, like I took a break, came back, and then, oh, there's a second body question mark?
Yeah.
And it was like, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for any of that.
It sucks.
Like, I think I am ultimately glad that I, like, kept streaming and didn't put it off to a different day. Because, like, that was... I don't know if I would have wanted to be alone with my thoughts at that point.
Yeah. Best to just get it all out in one, so that we can, so we can get through it now. And after this trial, the game gets a lot better.
I am ready to just move past this chapter.
Yeah.
Right now, it seems like we're just recapping what was happening.
柱に貼り付けにされた状態でだぞ。大発見アナウンスが鳴ったのはその時だ。
I think, like, in hindsight, there are little details that I kind of like about this. Like the fact that, in the first game, they played with the idea of the body discovery announcement, only playing once. So, like, here they made sure, like, they played it once and then immediately played it again, so that there wouldn't be any, like, room for...
まあ、今回の事件で何が問題かははっきりしてるぜ。日向がライブハウスから離れている間に誰が
And there's also...
今の話ってどこまで信用してるのかな
There's also the matter of it being a double murder locked room mystery.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, technically it wasn't locked when Hinata first got there, but when he came back it was. Yeah.
Which could disqualify it from being a locked room mystery, but I don't think in this instance I think it still counts.
Yeah, Komaeda, you're the liar.
当然自分にとって不都合な真実から僕らの目をそらすためだよ。俺を疑ってるのか
Yeah. This, I think you can already kind of pick up on why people don't like this trial. Like, it's going to get, maybe not, like, there won't be anything that is worse than what has already happened, but as a whole, it's going to get worse.
Yeah, just more like, what are their justifications for why things played out the way that they did, and I'm sure it will not be satisfying.
It's pretty bad. And like the end of the trial is fantastic. What it takes to get there is not.
もちろん嘘ってことになるね。 その可能性は否定できねえかもな。
Yeah, this trial, or this chapter is really rough. How to describe Danganronpa, and then it got worse. Like, I think it was Shageon, last stream, who described the series as like high highs and low lows. Because when it's at those highs, it's like, this is peak fiction. I absolutely love it. It's great stuff. But at its worst, it's something I hate.
Damn it.
Oof.
Yeah, because
the whole series is
this was kind of the only thing I had, like, the reason why the movie invitation ticket was the reason why it was a truth bullet was so that, like, the reason why it was a truth bullet was so, you know, Hinata had a defense, which is, I believe somebody in chat at the time had pointed out, like, protagonist having a defense, Naegi could learn, or something like that.
Yeah, I would agree that, like, or I would also say that, like, Danganronpa is one of my favorite fictional series. Like, its highs are so good that they can, for the most part, make me overlook the lows. But that's, you know, not entirely.
Yeah. I think at this point in time, like, my feelings on the second game versus the first is that while, like, the second game I think has a, you know, a more solid cast of characters, the way that they seem to be, like, factoring into the broader narrative, at least at, like, this, not quite halfway point, it doesn't seem like everything ties together as smoothly, whereas, like, the first game has a much more simple cast, I think, but with the way that, like, every character kind of ties into the ideas of hope and despair, I just think, like, the game as, like, its own narrative kind of plays out smoother, and the characters all kind of have their
the
role
first game
in that.
definitely has a better narrative. I think it. I'm mixed on, like, the final explanation for everything.
In DR2, you mean?
But I like the cast, and that does a lot for me. And if it had done better by them, like, I would, like, when I started playing the second game, it was like, I was going in with a ton of hype for it. Because everyone I knew was like, oh yeah, this is my favorite game in the franchise. And then it turned out, I don't know, it turned out very mixed. Yeah. The second cast has much stronger character writing. And I don't think like the first game had, like, lacking character writing. It's just there was less going on. We will probably get to talk more about, like, how Danganronpa is a franchise of high and lows in V3. I mentioned, like, offhandedly the other day how, like, I am trashing V3 a lot right now. because I don't like V3, and I think it's a garbage game. But I promise when we're actually playing it, I'm gonna be kinder. I'm gonna focus on the stuff I like when I can. Because I think I think playing through V3, where I'm just like savagely tearing into it the entire time and like calling it out for being the terrible game it is, like, that doesn't sound fun to do for like 40 hours of streaming. I wouldn't want to do that. And I doubt an audience would want to see that. So I will be more positive when we are watching, or when we are playing V3. Except for Chapter 6.
Oh yeah, we're getting to this quick, so it's definitely not either of those two.
Uh-huh. It's never the ones who lack alibis.
Yeah.
Because...
especially, like, Sonya was almost too heavy-handed, because, like, she had even admitted that, like, oh, I mentioned the mirror to Hyoko, so, like, she felt kind of responsible for what happened. So it's like, oh, well, then it wasn't her, you know, she wouldn't just say that and be like, oh, yeah, I told her to go there. It wasn't me, though, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, V3's ending is unforgivable, but I have grown on the characters. Maki, Tenko, Kaede, Kaito, Shuichi, kinda. A lot of the characters are, like, pretty bad, like, Gonta, or Kibo, or Tenko. And I think it has the worst cast of any game, but I do have the characters I like in it.
So Nekomaru is, I have also thought about him a little bit more.
Oh, right! He's still fucking dead.
I had some theories regarding Nekomaru.
I want to hear these.
So, the first one, a little more absurd, is that when he comes back, he's gonna be like half cyborg or something.
That would be dumb. But I think I could be here for that.
And then the other thing was that Nekomaru might be the traitor.
And this is just an excuse to, like, get him out of the way for a bit.
Yeah. I'm also just like, I've had some time to think about who I'm going to be doing free time events for after this. Because, like, now, basically the only two characters who I still have a chance of maxing out are Akane and Komaeda. Which means that I'll probably want to double up on Komaeda at some point. Whether that's, I guess it would have to be next chapter that I talk to him twice.
You only get 2 for 10 events in chapter 5, I believe. Yeah, I feel like Nekomaru being the traitor would be an interesting parallel to Sakura, because their designs and, like, sort of characterization parallel each other a lot. They're both the strong one, but also, like, caring for the group, you know. In different ways, but, like, there are those similarities. So both of them being the traitor, when they could have their own reasons. Maybe Nekomaru is just evil. Cybermaru. Cybermaru. Cyber Mario. Yeah, Cyber Mario scans best, I think.
Let's see.
Do you want me to give you a hint?
Sure.
Semi-transparent blob.
Oh, okay. Stall for time. Trying to think what would be the contradiction. Because that's a consent, so if I would be... Wait, maybe it is the consent.
It isn't.
Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe like a mix of the two. Because there was the broken drumstick, but then there was also, yeah, the semi-transparent glob. Only semi-transparent, though. Well, locking the door from the inside, I don't think is a contradiction. Which means that the other one is stall for time. But that's not a contradiction. I think I've been talking too much and I'm not, like, keeping up with the information enough. Well. No, okay. Okay, it was the first one.
Did you? So did you know, that Hajime means beginning?
Yes.
Did you know that Awari means end?
Yes, I'm pretty sure this has come up, like, way early on, I think.
Probably. It might have come up in, like, the first stream or something. So that's an interesting connection for, Akane and, Hinata to have, isn't it?
Yeah. Past and future, beginning and end, maybe there's something there.
Uh-huh. It's great foreshadowing for when Akane gets revealed as the mastermind.
Interesting. I don't think I believe you.
You shouldn't. You definitely shouldn't.
Chiaki just be like, oh, what's this random thing? Nom. I didn't know glue is edible. It's not! It's not Akane!
Yeah, Chiaki, please do not eat glue.
Oh, so they made it look like it was locked from the inside, when really... But then how would they have gotten the drumstick in the door?
Kazuichi definitely eats glue.
Oh no.
Okay, tier list. Which Danganronpa characters eat glue, and which ones don't?
Oh no.
Does Aoi? If you give Aoi a donut filled with glue, would she eat it? That's terrible. We're done here. We're done here.
It's like a jelly-filled donut, but instead it's glue.
That's what I was going for, yeah. We're done here. Chiaki has her own tier for canonically ate glue.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yasuhiro.
God, yeah. Yeah.
犯人は日向が離れている10分程度の間に殺人だけではなく密室まで作っていたというのか。
Komaida? I don't think Komaida would.
殺した上に貼り付けまでやったんだろ。
早技にも程があんだろ。
I feel like glue would make a better glaze donut than jelly filled. Why am I feeding chat by responding to these?
It's gonna become the shipping discourse all over again, only this time it's glue.
God.
Like, yeah, I just finished going through, basically, like, all I have left to edit is the free time event streams.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, Chapter 5, the investigation stream for that. Actually, wait, was it Chapter 6 investigation? No, it was Chapter 5. Because, like, it comes up, and yeah, chat just goes wild.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this time it's not my fault. No! It is not your fault.
Oh, but that you did in the Chapter 5, I think it was the Chapter 5 stream, you were like, hey, make sure to come back for the second game, and in Chapter 5 come up with a bullshit ship that will become the new Naigami. I hope you've been doing your research, Shark, and have been preparing for this.
Yeah, no, the glue discourse is my fault.
Okay. Okay, this scrap of paper.
Remember when we reached the point in which we debated who tops between Courage the Cowardly Dog and Monokuma? I try not to!
Oh no.
God, our stream chats are awful, aren't they?
Yeah. Scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting. Now I should be able to figure out what it is. Hangman's Gambit! Oh boy, oh boy. I'm preparing, just you wait. Oh jeez. What was the ripped piece of paper that was stuck to the baton lighting? It had something to do with the curtain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Can you figure out the word?
Oh, it's something with a W. W.
And you have all of these letters here. Are they telling you something?
W-A...
Is this telling you something?
Oh, wallpaper?
Yes.
Shoot. Not how I meant for that to play out. Oops. Oh god. God. I hate this mechanic!
Ah.
I'm looking for an A. There's the A. Okay,
Yeah, this minigame can really suck sometimes.
Okay, all these need to get out of my way. Shit. E. Give me an R, give me an R.
That was mostly painless. Real genius Hinata here.
Yeah.
Anyway, you called the fact that the murder was going to be happening in the music venue too.
Mm-hmm.
You called that right away.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you did that.
I don't know.
You
Just
can-
kind of got a vibe.
Yeah, you can see the future.
Mm-hmm.
That would explain why you keep guessing all of the things about this game correctly.
I wonder if my theory about the stickers on the wallpaper will play out then.
What theory?
Oh,
I was there for
yeah,
that.
this was in the last stream.
Yeah.
My theory was that the stickers were hastily slapped onto the wallpaper to cover up bloodstains.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a blind playthrough? Yes. For me, at least.
Yeah, I have already played it. I am just sort of here as the guide, the companion, stream partner. If you want, you can scroll up a bit, and my chat is. I'm streaming this on my own channel, and my chat is spoilered. You can talk about spoilers there if you want.
Let's give this a try. Oh boy. Oh, logic dive already, huh? Do I remember how this mechanic works?
Snowboarding. Doing the finish a trial without taking any damage. Achievement is a nightmare because letters can spawn on top of each other.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds bad. Oh yeah. No spoilers in the Mathwiz stream chat. Yeah, just laugh maniacally.
Oh god.
Yeah. As I.
I'm terrible at this.
Yeah. You.
This is such a weird mechanic still.
I dig it. Like.
Please just give me questions to answer. Why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene? No, wait. I want this one.
Mm-hmm. Congrats, you chose correctly.
Especially now that they added in jumps to this, I'm just like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the best trial minigame in any Danganronpa game.
Used to hide her body. Oh yeah, the wallpaper.
Yo, the new Tony Hawk game looks good. Tony Hawk Despair Edition.
Who would see Tony Hawk in real life and be like, "Yo, are you Tony Hawk?" From the Danganronpa cast.
Naegi.
Komaeda?
I feel like he wouldn't care.
Hmm. How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? Covered the pillar, formed a wall.
I don't really like Scrum Debate TBH. Like, I don't hate it. It just, like, never really clicked for me. It always felt like it was being used in odd and bad ways.
They covered the pillar with it. Okay. Oh! So she was there the whole time. And the wallpaper was... Oh, okay. Okay, so what happened when I like mentally blacked out during that minigame?
Absolutely nothing, TBH. Yeah, these three minigames have good soundtrack. I really like the Vaporwave one. I think of V3's failings, the minigames are not one of them.
That must be like, do I have to be good to play the game? I don't like this mechanic.
A lot of the Scrum debates feel forced because they had to have one in each trial. Yeah, I think that's my issue. It didn't really feel like it had a place. Like, they had the idea for the mechanic and then just, like, didn't construct trials where it can really fit. If it had been more diegetic, if it had fitted more, I would have liked it a lot more, I think.
照明バトンは柱をぐるりと取り囲む構造があったし、そうやって使うにはぴったりだよね。
じゃあ 手紙にステッカーがいっぱい貼られていたのはあの柱と似せるためだったんですね。
Oh, I see. So that was what all the stickers were for.
ライブハウスから離れた隙に壁紙を剥がしたんだ。
でも犯人はそこでミスを犯した。
Chapter 5 is the biggest offender of all. Yeah, like, I love V3 Chapter 5, but it's not perfect.
照明バトンにその切れ端が残っちゃったんだね。
きっと犯人も相当急いでたんだろうね。もたもたしてたら日向くんが戻ってきちゃうからね。
だけど柱ごと隠すなんて大胆っていうか何でもっていうか。
ああ、犯行の難易度はぐんと下がるよね。日向くんがいない間に
I like Logic Dive because it actually awards you for understanding the case and punishes you if you don't know what's happening. Yeah, you like you do have to kind of know what's going on to get something out of it. I think it's
I feel
not
like
always played
I feel like some of the Logic Dive things are like that one at the end where it's like they covered the pillar or they did the other thing. I kind of just had to make a guess there and assume that I'd be right.
Uh-huh. But it's like it's not perfect, but I think it is like a good mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
そうだね。それを明らかにするためにもそろそろ例の見立て殺人についてはっきりさせておこうか。
さっきから言ってる見立て殺人って何ですか？嘘だろ？見てないの？あの名作モナミの魔法使い 2.5D を。
Right.
Oh yeah, I
The motive.
did just remember. So yeah, the despair disease wasn't even the motive. It was just the movie.
I mean, it is the motive, but it's not like the main motive.
Hmm.
There's two motives here, really. Like, they both play a part.
Yeah. But I do think, like, I guess it's kind of interesting that they're going for, like, one motive was a game, one motive was a movie, so, like, they're doing something with, like, media, I guess, but...
Don't expect this theme to keep going.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's not great, I feel.
バラバラにされた不力の木こりは残っていたがな。
けど犯人はなんでそんな面倒なことをしたんだ？
犯人が見立て殺人をした理由なんて。
In imitation murders, that thing Togami did in DR1. Togami's lowest point. Imitated the two victims in that movie. The reason they imitated two victims in that movie, I don't think it has anything to do with an accomplice. Don't think it has anything to do with the weapon.
Oh yeah, no, you're not gonna have to worry about the weapons here.
It was what? I don't even remember the order in the movie. Was it to mix it up, or was it because they like movies? Okay, I was gonna say, if it was because they like movies, that's kind of...
I mean, that would be a case for Sonia being the killer. Just wait till you see the manga motive in Chapter 4. Ah.
Manga.
妥当だね。ミオダさんの死体の状況もそれを物語ってるしね。
And then what, is Chapter 5 music? Or is it, I don't know, what other types of media are there?
Does Chapter 5 even have a motive? I'm trying to think now, like, about why things happen. Does Chapter 5 have a motive?
Gundam, are you okay?
He's gone. He's not. He's definitely not okay.
Because you don't understand what I'm saying? He's just being all tuney as a way to, like... Oh, it's not that I don't understand.
ほら、ミオダさんって 首をつって死んでたでしょ。つまり彼女の足が地面についてたのは彼女がまだ生きてた時ってことになるよね。
それがどうした？
でもね、西園寺さんが殺された時、妙田さんはまだ立ってたみたいなんだよね。だから西園寺さんは妙田さんよりも前に殺されたってことになるんだよ。
軽いな。貴様の言葉はシルフの羽のように軽いぞ。相手が悪かったな。その程度で俺様を惑わそうなどと肩払いたいわ。
What are you on about, Gundam?
ああ、めんどくせえモードに入っちまった。
大体西園寺が殺された時、仁王田の足はまだ地面についていたというが、千里眼ごときも使えぬ可動生物になぜそんなことがわかる？
彼女が地面に足がついてないとできないことをしてたからだよ。
Gundam versus Chiaki, let's go.
I feel like Chiaki can beat Gundam in a fist fight.
I want to see this.
Well, if you want to see that, I'll wait until next chapter, when she beats him to death with her fists.
Chiaki uses her gamer strength. No reaction, huh? Crickets.
Yeah. As we see in Danganronpa 3, Chiaki has like fighting skills. She can that girl can pack a punch.
何かを踏んだ後でもありましたか？
Oh wait, I'm not doing that right. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm glad that my like time freeze mechanic didn't run out there.
I'm glad my chat got what I was referencing in the anime.
彼女には外傷がなかったですもんね。だったら西園寺の血ってことか。
西園寺の傷って首の致命傷だけで、しかもほとんど即死だったんだよな。
そんな血を踏んでいたということは、
西園寺が致命傷を受けた時、仁王田はまだ地面に立っていたってことだ。つまり西園寺が殺された時点では仁王田はまだ生きてたんだよ。
Oh boy. Is Gundam playing the Celeste parallel for the Celeste Chapter 3 parallel? Like, I'm interrupting all the arguments, not because it was me, just because that's just how this is working out.
Well, they are both goth.
Nah.
Yeah, so anyway, I think we would agree that Chiaki would be a tank class. She can hit hard, and she can definitely take a lot of damage before she dies. So, yeah, I think Chiaki would be a tank class, as opposed to something like a caster or a medic. Hi, Mathwiz!
Yeah, I don't know what you're on about.
I am saying really dumbass spoiler stuff.
So wait, what am I? Step ladder, candle, smudge. I bet it's gonna be the smudge.
So is this then also the feet trial?
Oh god.
Or
every trial is the feet trial if you think hard
we've
enough about
had 2 feet trials already. Does that mean that this is the feet trial game, or do we need at least half of them to be feet trial before it's a feet trial game?
Danganronpa V3 feet trial harmony. I don't know.
Brand spoiling the scene in the anime where Chiaki drives a tank. I mean, There's something I want to say to that, but I can't. Gonna come back to this in a bit, in a few chapters. Would the Blackened for this chapter sell feet pics?
Oh God.
That's a very disparable question.
その時に表に出てる仁王田の死体には血が出そうな外傷なんてねえからな。きっと西園寺さんの死体をガムテープで巻いたのも彼女の出血を。
I was eating a cookie and felt something in my mouth. When I looked at it, there were a bunch of ants. Now there are ants in my mouth. How is the stream going? Certainly better than that. I'm so sorry. That sounds awful. That sounds absolutely awful.
I couldn't tell if you were reading chat, and I was
Oh,
like,
no.
"What is happening?"
That was a message from Sharkaon.
Oh God.
Just like, yeah, the trial is going better than eating a cookie full of ants. I can imagine. Yeah, I imagine it was awful. Do you think Chiaki would unironically like control alt delete in the arcade? Without a doubt. She owns the Control Alt Delete animated series on DVD. That's awful. That's one of the most awful things I've said about a character.
Oh no.
どうやらここは一旦引いた方が賢明のようだ。いいだろう。善だの悪だのに関係なく、貫き通した信念には偽りなどないのだからな。
I don't know if Chiaki has better taste than that, if I'm being honest.
Komaeda did have a line about like hope and despair during the investigation about how like, oh, this trial will be different. Something about like the nature of how things went. And then Gundam has that line about like, you know, it doesn't, something about good or evil and intentions, and it's like,
Gundam's just being a chuny.
その前にモノクマに確認しておきたいことがあるんだ。
またかよ。前もそんなことなかったか？
Cookie full of fire ants is a murder weapon used by the Ultimate Baker in Danganronpa 4. God. I mean, okay, look, Rudico would do that. And it would be the best fire ant cookie you would ever eat.
yeah, I guess there's no alter ego to throw in this time, if that were the case.
Rudica has too much pride in her space to do that. That's fair. I do think that her using poisoned sweets as a murder weapon would be kind of cool, though. Maybe if she could like use fire ants in like an artistic way, she would do that. But given she refuses to make like confectionaries without sugar in them, I think it's safe to say that she would not bend there.
I don't know how.
日向君がいなくなったのを見計らった後、再び動き出して偽装工作を行ったのかもよ。
首をつってたんだぞ。死んだふりもクソもねえだろ。
それに死んだふりをするならわざわざ首吊りなんて選ばない。
Just make sugar-free sweets. Screams intensely. Yeah, Rudica is awful because She didn't need to do that to her girlfriend. It could have been fine, but she was just such a bitch.
あの二人は間違いなく誰かに殺されたんだね。よかった。それで心置きなく犯人探しができるよ。
What are you talking about, Komaeda?
なんだそりゃ。あ、だけど一つだけ疑問が残るな。ミオラさんが自殺じゃないとしたら、日向くんが見た映像って何だったのかな。日向くんが見た映像だと、ミオラさんって自分から脚立を登ってたんでしょ。じゃああれも誰かにやらされてたってこと？
やらされてたというのはまさか催眠術などを使って？
Who in this cast would even do hypnosis? Gundam?
Sonya.
僕にはわからないよ。
Sonya's into like dark magic stuff. Actually, I don't know if that's like actually come up yet too much, but
I mean, she's into serial killers. I
yeah,
feel like
no, it's like that. Her being into dark magic comes up later. It's not gonna be a surprise based on her characterization now. It's just like,
oh boy.
I don't know if that specific detail has come up.
And yet she doesn't like death metal?
Yeah, because she's a bitch. I feel like she listens to a lot of The Cure and like the Bahas, but like not even like the Jesus and Mary chain. Yeah, God, Komaida's voice is incredible. Megumi Ogata really like put in her best here. She brought her A game. Don't you disrespect second best girl, Sonya Nevermind? I mean, I like The Cure. The Cure are a cool band. They're also really popular and like not especially like hard to get into. The point isn't that like she would like bad music. The point is that she would like basic music. Like pop music is pop for a reason. It's because it's more generally palatable. Like, I could see Sonya being into, like, the 80s, 4AD sound. For the most part. That was popular stuff, and it's good stuff, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. Yeah. Like, it wasn't disrespect, it was more just like, she wouldn't be the type to like harsh music, I feel. But on the other hand, like, I do think that like with how much of her characterization is like dainty sweet girl is actually like really corrupted or like evil or stuff like that. I feel like her liking death metal would be a very natural point of characterization.
Before and during the announcement. Doesn't have an alibi for before and during the announcement. Mikan, Fuyuhiko, or Sonya? Wait.
Do you want a hint?
Sure.
Mikan's account. Do you remember what her account is?
Nope.
Rip. Do you want me to give you the answer?
I'm gonna go through it one more time. If I don't figure it out
Okay,
on this run, then I'll take it.
陽気だった僕と尾張さんは除外だよ。
Me and Akane.
で他の連中はどうなんだ。
朝のアナウンスより前なの。まだモーテルの部屋で寝てた。
Okay.
モーテルにいたみんながそうだと思う。
モーテル組は揃ってアリバイなしか。そっちはどうなんだよ。俺はちゃんと自分のコテージ
My
にい
own
たぞ。
cottage.
それではアリバイにはな。
病気で寝込んでいた
Before
お
and
二人以外に
during.
全員にアリバイがないとなると。
それは違うぞ。
Yeah, I don't remember what Mikan's account was.
Someone teach Mathwiz on how to pull up the truth bullet menu, Lamau. I don't even remember how to do that besides scrolling, or at least like
実は
when
俺
in
と積
the
木には
bullet
アリバイ
thing.
があるんだよ。
The truth bullet's description during debates. Hmm.
お二人にアリバイが？
Like bring up like the whole menu.
That's what I think they're saying. If that's a thing, I don't know.
Yeah, to only find that out in like the second game would be kind of funny.
To only find that out when I am in the second game of my second playthrough.
どんなシチュエーションだ。
Hmm.
二人日向さんの上に乗ったまま寝ちゃいました。
So wait, oh my god, is this just another Mikan horny truth bullet?
ごちそうさま。
Too much info.
そうじゃない。狛枝の病状が回復したのを教えに来てくれただけだ。
そのまま二人で病院に向かったので、アナウンスが聞こえる直前まで一緒だったんです。
Oh, and that's why she doesn't have an
わか
alibi.
ったよ。おめえらにはアリバイがあるってことでいいよ。
Because it was before and
すると
during.
犯人はそれ以外の誰かってことか。
そう考えた方がいいだろうね。そもそも犯人が殺害順序の5人をやったのだって、その実際の犯行時刻を隠すためだし。
So she does have an alibi. I'm confused why this
朝
is
のアナウンスとそれ以前のアリバイが重要
for
だ。
both before and during would be
不可避な事実という
important.
わけか。
Oh, okay. So she's one of the only one. I
ア
don't
リ
know.
バイから崩していく作戦のせいで逆に追い詰められてしまったような。
でもさ、あの見立て殺人の意味って本当にそれだけだったのかな。殺害順序を誤認させることで犯行時刻をごまかし、それによって自分のアリバイを隠す。あの二人の死体を映画に見立てた理由って本当にそれだけなのかな。他にも目的があったっていうのか。僕なんかの言葉で混乱させて申し訳ないけど、なんかそんな気がするんだよね。犯人の本当の目的は殺害順序の5人じゃなくってもっと別のところにあったんじゃないかって。
Okay.
Cosmic Kitsune, I recommend that, like, you mention... It's F1, by the way, is how you bring up the thing during the truth bullets. But put
Okay.
that in text in the other chat, maybe, so that it can have a visual reminder.
So we already hit the break point.
An hour and 42 minutes in. Yeah, that's about right.
Well, for me, it was only an hour in.
Yeah. This trial is going by really fast, which I appreciate, because I was already live for 40 minutes when we started.
Are we taking a break, or are we just still going?
Let's go through.
Okay.
My water bottle's at like half fill, but I'll be fine. Fact checking yourself first. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, the first 30 or 40 minutes were just tech issues.
ああ、がっかりだよ。それって誰のことですかね。あまり心当たりないですよ。
All right.
Danganronpa 2 opened at 100% volume. There go my eardrums for the stream. RIP. That's unfortunate.
Oh no.
So, if the mastermind is controlling Monokuma, who is controlling Monami?
I mean, I do kind of have a nagging suspicion that somebody is controlling Monomi from this cast, and that Monokuma is just some other character entirely, like Junko.
Yeah. But
yeah, I don't. Or I mean, like maybe they could both be within this cast, but I don't know.
Why do I need a water bottle? Because the ocean water is not the drinking water. The ocean water is the living water. Different purposes, you know.
そうすればあの見立てだって完璧になったのに。
まあ3人殺しちゃうとルール違反なんだけどね。
そんなルールなんてひどすぎるよ。おかげで僕は殺してもらえなかったじゃないか。
もういいからおめえは黙ってろ。ずっと黙ってろ。
でも改めて考えてみると確かに中途半端だね。
映画通りに3人殺さなかったことがか？モノクマのルールがあるんだから仕方ねえだろう。
Or is the killer planning on being the third person?
あの映画の内容を思い出してみてよ。2番目に殺されたライオンの方なんだけど。
西園寺の見立てに使われたやつだな。
見立てって言うけどさ。
Arrows.
あのライオンって。
Yeah, okay. In non-stop debates, you can press F1 to read the bullets. That's good to know.
だけど、西園寺さんの死体で貼り付けに使われたのって、どこにでもあるようなガムテープだったよ。弓矢で正確に見立てるのが大変だから、身近な代用品を使ったってだけじゃないですか。まあそうなんだろうけど、その姿勢が中途半端だなって思うんだよね。殺害順序の5人が最初から犯人の計画に盛り込まれてたものなら、それ相応の準備をした上できっちり正確に見立てをするはずだと思うんだよね。
まあ中途半端な見立てで気づいてもらえなかったらその計画自体が無意味になっちまうしな。
で、何が言いたい？あの見立ては計画的ではなかったとでも？
っていうか、西園寺さんの殺人自体がね。
I mean, that checks out with my theory.
見立てが不十分な
What
の
theory?
はわかりますけど、さすがに飛躍しすぎじゃないですかね。
So I think one of the things that I potentially
見立ての不十分さだけじ
thought
ゃない
of
の。
during the last stream was that, like,
あるからそう言ってるんだよ。
well, obviously we know that Hyoko was there because Sonya told her about the mirror. So then my assumption would have been that she just like wandered in on the stuff with Ibuki
西園寺さんはどう
and
して
just kind of like happened to be there.
とかかな。
そこにあの殺人の真相が隠されてるってことか。
つっても見当もつかねえけどな。
だが、なかなか楽しくなってきやがったな。破壊神暗黒四天王もたぎっているぞ。
Oh, so like if I'm here, I could press F1 and read it.
That might be it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
ライブハウスに行ったかなんて、そんなのわかるわけないですよ。
犯人に呼び出されたんじゃねえか。
Anyway, hey chat, please don't talk about V3 spoilers. My chat is supposed to be spoilers up to the game we're playing.
ご自分から向かったのかもしれません。
So, don't go talking about the final twist in V3, please. Not quite yet.
ライブハウスに行ったかなんてそんなのわかるわけないですよ。
犯人に呼び出されたんじゃねえか。
Yeah, no, that's fair. That hasn't come up in a while, but just like,
犯人に連れ去られた
yeah.
のかもな。
いえ、もしかしたらご自分から向かったのかもしれません。
それに賛成だ。
ソニアの言う通りだ。あいつは自分の意思でライブハウスに向かったんだ。
やはりそうですよね。
Sonia,
どう
no.
して自分から行くんだ。誰かに呼び出されたとかじゃねえ
How
の
do you think Sonia would be executed?
西園寺さんは絶望病を警戒するあまり
Well, Celeste already had the thing with the European castle burned in flames.
そんな人が
Uh-huh.
誰
Let's
かに呼び
see.
出されたから
There are other...
Princess, obsession with serial killers.
You can kill royalty in other ways besides burning them at the stake. 'Cause that's
Oh,
more of a...
guillotine?
Yeah, yeah. Chat got to guillotine too.
部屋にちゃんと鍵をかけて外出して
Guillotine
た
would
んだ
make a
ぞ。
lot of sense.
無理やり連れ去られたとしたら部屋に
Just like
鍵なんてかける暇はね
off with her head.
鍵をかけたのは犯人かもしんねえだ
And
ろ。
then of course you can
西園寺を
pump that up a
隠
bit,
す
you know.
ためにさ。
Make it like a 50-foot guillotine or some shit to really like
だったら
nail home the
あんな
absurdity of
懐の奥に
Danganronpa.
鍵を入れたりしないで
Yeah.
もっと目立つ場
But
所に
it
入れて
can
るはず
still
だ。
just be a
だって誰かに見つけてもらわなくちゃそ
A
の偽装
guillotine.
工作の意味自体がなくなるしな。
and that's how I would execute Sonia if she happened to be if she happened to be the Blackened.
だったらそれくらいは
How do you think the game did it though?
俺は負けねえぞ。
Like, not gonna lie, this chapter's execution is
俺の勘が
fucking
間違えてる
weird.
な。
It is
最初で最後の見せ場
tied
を
for
して
the
くれたから
weirdest and
活躍させ
worst
てくれたっていいよ。
executions in the entire franchise.
Oh, like up there with Mondo's?
Oh, worse.
いやそういう問題じゃ
Worse. Like not weirder, but worse?
It's weirder and worse.
聞くのもそこ
And worse.
Oh.
今すぐ黙らせてやれ。
It is tied with chapter 4 in V3. This chapter's execution is the worst. Yeah, no, it is awful. I think that V3 chapter 4 is tied just because like the whole pregnancy thing was like why did you include that? I think if the chapter 4 execution in V3 hadn't had the pregnancy, I would not hate it as
鍵が
much.
かかってたんだ。その鍵はあいつの懐にあったんだぞ。西園寺が自分で鍵をかけた可能性が高いんだ。
鍵なんて犯人がかけたんだ。ホテルの鍵が懐にあったんだって。後から犯人が入れただけかもしんねえだろ。
わざわざ鍵を懐奥深くに入れる理由がない。
Yeah, it's way worse than
犯人
Mondo's.
も気づいてなかったはずだ。
待てよ。西園寺の下に
Also, like,
着物がめちゃくちゃだったじゃねえか。
shout out to me telling chat to not talk about V3 spoilers, and then I go and talk about one of the V3 executions.
思い出してみろ。着物がめちゃくちゃだったじゃねえか。あんな風に着物が乱れて
Learn from my from what I say, or
犯
like
人とバトったからだ。
do what I tell you to do,
俺が連れ
no,
去った根拠なんだろ。
not what I do.
やっぱ俺の勘が当たってんだって。
Anyway, this is a hard one. I remember having difficulty with this one, just in terms of like the gameplay. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not the chat. I can talk about the pregnancy execution.
西園寺の失態を思い出してみろ。着物がめちゃくち
Is
ゃだったじゃねえか。
pregnancy execution like
あんな風に着物が
A,
乱れた理由は一つ。
can that work as a euphemism for abortion?
俺が連れ去った根拠になんだろう。
Why do I say
俺の勘が当た
things?
ってんだって。
Why do I say? So, getting back to the game that we're actually playing.
思い出してみろ。着物がめちゃくちゃ
How are things going for
だったじゃねえか。
you?
あんな風に着物が乱れてた
Hey,
理由は
Mathwiz.
一つ。犯人とバトったからだ。
How are you doing?
No, that's not what I meant to do.
やっぱ俺の勘が当たってんだって待てよ最後に
Contradiction.
あんな風に着物が乱れてた理由は犯人とバトったから
Look, I know I said.
俺が連れ去った根拠になんだろうやっぱ俺の勘が当たってんだって
God, I am sorry for being awful. I am sorry for saying these things. Nah, anyway, if you want, I can give you the answer. If you can't figure it out, I can at least give you, like, which bullet you should be using.
Because the two things I have the option to fire at were that she fought the killer and, her kimono being messed up.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, I think...
Yes. I am extremely sorry for uttering these words.
Oh, it's not that one.
The words I have said are bad and I cannot go back on them. I have ushered these things into the world, and there's no repentance for me.
Which is wrong. Her kimono's messed up as she fought with the killer.
What truth bullet were you using there?
I used Sonya's account, which is wrong.
I am sorry for saying that.
She fought the killer. Monitor video? That's the proof she was abducted?
I'm just gonna give you the answer. It's Sonya's account fought the killer.
Okay, yeah, I think at like the last second I was kind of starting to think that. Because like if it wasn't the first one, but then she's saying she fought the killer, that's proof that she was abducted, that doesn't...
Yeah, and you're
Sonya's
contradicting
account would
that.
disprove that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am still recovering from the awful things I have said.
I didn't even process what you said because I was busy with
That's for the
games.
best! I'm not repeating it. It's like actually kind of awful. And I can't wait for someone in chat to call back to it. In about one full game. But anyway, moving on. Poor Hiyoko.
Yeah.
Hiyoko deserved so much better.
Yeah.
No. It's a shame. She definitely does. There will be fish fillet for dinner tonight. No, don't eat me. I understand it. I get it, but don't eat me, please. BRB gonna go say it in Mathwiz97 chat.
だったら犯人には予想できなかったはずだよね。西園寺さんがライブハウスに来ることなんてさ。
その情報を西園寺に吹き込んだソニアは別だがな。
来るのは分かったとしても、いつ来るかまでは予測できませんよ。
ソニアさんを疑ってんじゃねえよ、ハゲ。ハムスターごと安らかに眠らせんぞ。
そうだよ。貴様はなかなかセンスのいい服を着ているようだな。
Fashion sense?
二度と着られぬように消し済みにしてやろうか。もちろん貴様
What
自
an
身をだ。
odd way to like
田中さん、やめてあげてください。
to like threaten someone.
Yeah.
俺の方が下っ端みたいな止め方でしたけど。
TBH, I was interested in Hiyoko Redemption arc, but instead she'll remain at the bottom of my tier list. Hiyoko deserves so much better. Hiyoko deserves just like so much better.
不幸な偶然としか考えられないよ。
Because like she had the beginnings of an arc They just had to
多分
go
彼女
through
は
with it.
自分から向か
But
った
they
ライ
didn't.
ブハウスで運悪く犯行現場に
Yeah, it
出くわ
kind
っ
of
ちゃっ
gets
たんだよ
cut off part way.
Yeah, it's like
その口封じに殺されたってのか。
it
ちょうど
it feels like they like were trying for something and then just
じゃないかな
like there was a change in direction
ミオダさんは
and they
もう
rewrote it
かぶせられて
without going back and changing
だ
stuff.
から犯人は
Danganronpa 2, if I would like that, just like unfuck this writing.
殺されちまったのか。
ただ
They just had to kill Fuyuhiko and end his redemption arc instead. They didn't even need to kill Fuyuhiko to end his redemption arc. It's already over at this point. He is redeemed.
殺害順序の5人トリックか。
Looks like water.
そのゲスな小悪党は当初は見立てなどやるつもりはなかったということか。
Then why did we need to know about the
だか
movie?
ら犯人が当初から計画していたトリックって何だったんだろうね
What? Why
こ
indeed?
こまで狡猾な犯人が
By the way,
何も用意しないでミオ
What?
ダさんを殺すわけないもんね
what was used to kill Hyoko?
心当たりがあるんですか
Oh, I haven't figured that out yet. But it was, all I know is it was something, shit. Oh no! I really hope it's not the drumstick.
なんだよ。
A bladed drumstick?
んじゃねえか。
Well, because I don't know if it's something in my truth bullets or not. The first
It's
thing I thought
not.
of was like the
It's
drumstick turned out to
It's
not,
not.
be the thing to
It's-
block the door.
It's not.
おい、いつまで黙ってんだよ。
Then yeah, I guess I'll find out.
Yeah, Fuyuhiko didn't redeem himself. Everyone who cared that he was an asshole just died.
水を頼ってくれるなんてさ。で、どうなんだ？口チェックしてる間にずっと考えてたんだけど、やっと結論が出たよ。ミオダさんはやっぱり自殺なんかじゃない。
I mean, I can see why the characters thought it was up for debate, but
This is one of the weirdest plot points for the trial. And this is already a weird trial where, like, these pieces are coming together in the oddest ways.
だからもし彼女が死んだふりをした後で偽装工作のためにライブハウスを歩き回ったら
because I'm trying to even think of like what all was at the crime scene that used, and I have no idea.
だから死んだふりをしてたとは考えられないんだ。ミオダさんが自殺ってのはありえないんだよ。
あのな、その話はとっくに終わってんだよ。
そうなの？これは参ったな。笑ってごまかすしかないみたいだね。
マジかよ。役立たずにも程があんだろ。
See, like I think, like just thinking on Fuyuhiko more, like I did kind of like him being not standoffish and like actually talking to the characters, but it's more like obviously that alone coupled with his actions isn't enough for it to be like he's redeemed, right?
Yeah, he didn't make up anything, you know? He didn't... The effect of his actions is still, like, never went away. People were still hurt, and he didn't do anything to fix that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hyoko died, and like, okay, guess he doesn't need to care anymore. But it's just like, I mentioned this last time, but like, this is also why a silent voice sucks.
Yeah, you did mention that.
Where it's like both of these are like, see, they treat being redeemed way too easily. That like, feeling bad is not the only step to redeeming yourself. You need to actually change your behavior, and you need to actually make it up to the victims.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if the manga for a silent voice might because obviously like the movie only has so much time to do what it.
I have heard the argument that a silent voice is a bad adaptation because it rushes a lot. And I definitely got that feeling because there's a lot of like there's a lot of setup for stuff that just like goes nowhere. Characters who could have been cut because they don't really add anything and stuff like that. So I would believe that it is a bad adaptation.
そうか。その映像に何らかのトリックが仕掛けられていたの。
But it's just kind of like my issue and the thing that set me off is just that like the main character is an asshole at the beginning, and then he stops being an asshole and everyone forgives him and acts like he deserved forgiveness. And I don't know, I think that's not good writing. And I don't think it's good writing here either, you know. You are not entitled to forgiveness if the victim doesn't feel you have made up for it.
A hidden clue in the video? Something to do with the candle, I guess?
Yeah. Fihika's arc is learning that murder is bad after doing a murder, whereas everyone already knew that murder is bad. Because it doesn't take much to know that murder is bad.
A suspicious spot? Oh, I can't check what the question was.
What is strange or out of place?
The curtain? What is strange or out of place? A more obvious clue?
People I know like to defend it by saying, well, he's Yakuza, so his stances are different, like that makes it better. Like, yes, like, gangs have their own takes on killing and stuff. But the Yakuza aren't going out and just killing civilians. You know, gang warfare and stuff. You know, that's what gangs are gonna be killing for. Not just, this person slighted me by, like, being friends with someone who killed someone I cared about. That's just being bloodthirsty. Because it's important to, like, nail home. Mahiru did nothing.
左側の側面は綺麗なままだったんだよ。それは確かに変だね。宮田さんが死ぬ直前の映像ってことは、その時点で西園寺さんはもう死んでるはずだもんね。
So are they saying it was pre-recorded?
Yeah. Also, like, gangs know that murder is wrong. That's why they hide the evidence. That's why they, you know, don't make their murder obvious. That's why they don't try to kill people unless they have to. Because murder gets yourself known.
I'm confused on how we got to talking about gangs.
Oh, stuff in chat.
Oh, okay.
The point that, Fuyuhiko, like, it was fine that Fuyuhiko, needed to learn to not, that committing murder is bad. And, like, defending the take that, like, oh, he wouldn't know murder is bad because he's a Yakuza. But, like, nah.
I mean, I don't think I hate the idea that he just is a bad person up until he loses something that matters to him and then wants to change. But it's still, like, once he does decide, like, that he wants to change, like, as I'm pretty sure I said in a previous stream, that, like, the thing I don't like about it is that, you know, he seems to be sympathetic, like, oh no, I didn't want to lose Peko, but he doesn't seem to really, I mean, like, no, he does kind of show sympathy, I guess, for it, but just kind of goes about it in the wrong way. I don't know.
その映像の中で別物だったのは脚立だけじゃないって意味でしょ。
Mahiru is not the one that's being considered the most there. Hyoko is considered more than Mahiru.
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different. A different place. The thing that's different.
I wonder if you're gonna... Godspeed with this one.
That thing, the place where the killer did something. Oh no! Oh no! Hangman's Gambit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The difference between the video I saw and the actual crime scene. So there was the step ladder.
This one is hellish because I don't think they've set up this very well.
Something with F. Okay. Something with I.
Yeah. D.
Oh yes, who could forget Fee?
999 players be like...
F-I-L.
I'd have a lot less issues with Fihiko's arc if it wasn't given priority over Mahiru and Peko and Hyoko. Because those three are better characters and they all die for the sake of his arc. Yeah, no, like, the thing is, a lot of women die for Fuyuhiko so that he can feel bad.
I can't fucking see anything.
And it's just kind of like awful.
So I got filming.
Yup. But I don't know.
So
I
it's
could
an
probably
8-letter word.
I could probably go into depth on like a feminist analysis of Fuyuhiko's writing, or the writing around him, and how it's incredibly misogynistic. For how it is like this one man matters so much more than every other character.
Oh, filming location.
Yup. But yeah, nearly half the female cast out here dying for the sake of his man pain. At least Ibuki didn't die for that, like, small favors. So this was hellish, you would agree, right?
Yeah. Fuck!
Because, did you have the idea that the filming location might be different in mind?
No.
Exactly.
I did not. That I was literally just guessing at letters, honestly. Like, even when I got, like, filming, I was like, I don't know what the next word is.
Uh-huh.
I lost so much health from that.
Yeah. Ibuki died for someone's homosexuality. That's a terrible way to put that.
I didn't even hear what it was.
Ibuki died for someone's homosexuality.
Huh?
It'll make sense.
So this wasn't filmed at the music venue, then where was it filmed?
Yeah, also just like filming location is a lot of letters for something not properly established.
ならば犯人はその監視カメラセットにも何らかの細工を施していたのやもしれんな。
Tampered with the surveillance camera unit in order to show us that they filmed at the music venue instead of somewhere else. What did they do to the surveillance camera unit? Logic dive. Okay. I'm just glad they're not throwing me into Hangman's Gambit again.
Don't worry, there's only one more Hangman's Gambit left.
Oh no!
There's a reason people usually consider Improved Hangman's Gambit to be the worst minigame in the series.
Improved Hangman's Gambit lies.
Yeah.
Part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with. The camera, the monitor. I do not know. Okay, so it was the camera.
To be fair, Chiaki says the stepladder was at a different location, so it makes a tiny bit of sense that it was a different location that was filmed. I guess, but that's like pretty galaxy brain. For a solution that's like, good job. Good job.
I didn't see where it was going.
Yeah, it's like it's just a twist that's not like properly foreshadowed at all.
I get the feeling I'm not going to get very many mana coins from this trial.
I think you're doing fine.
The camera at the music venue or the hospital? I'm guessing at... Because the music venue one was destroyed. I feel like I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Go back, go back, go back. I can't go back. Can I do like a... Nope.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Like, they designed these gaps so that you can't jump them. Yeah, Danganronpa usually holds your hand through stuff way more often than like, what happens in this trial. This is a pretty dense trial.
Oh, so I can use arrows, so I don't need to be... I was using the mouse, which made it more difficult.
Oh, God.
Like, I was trying to hold the arrows and the mouse and be ready to hit the spacebar at the same time.
Yeah, you can also use WASD. For the record.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can use WASD.
Oh.
Have you not been using that this entire time?
Not for the logic dive. Do with the camera from the music venue's surveillance camera.
What?
I need time to think. So wait, what did they do with the camera from the surveillance unit? Took it with them, increased the signal? Wait, at the music venue?
Finding out that you just haven't been using WASD for this entire time is... Playing Logic Dive with a mouse is hard mode.
I am very low on health. Because again, like, with this one, a lot of these were just guesses.
Yeah. Someone in chat didn't even know you could use a mouse.
I don't even remember, like, the explanations for the mechanics, why it led me to believe I had to use the mouse. Or maybe, like, in a previous chapter, I didn't use the mouse and then just forgot that I could use other things.
そのカメラを使って 別の場所で撮影した映像をライブハウスの映像と誤認させてたんだよ。
じゃああのライブハウスにあったのはモニターだけだったのか？
Oh, only the monitor. Oh, okay.
俺が最初にミオダの死体を見つけた時点ではそうだ。けど西園寺の死体を出現させた時、きっとカメラもそこに戻したはずだ。
Because I remember the monitor being destroyed. I don't remember anything about the camera.
気づいてりゃよかっただけじゃねえのか。
死体を発見してしまったのですから、カメラどころではありません。
I like how Akane there was just like, you should have realized it from the start. It made it easier for everyone. But then it wouldn't be Danganronpa.
それもそうなんだけど。
This trial especially is just like, you could have made it easier, but God.
Did one more thing to the remaining monitor. Destroyed it.
Kirish's eyes look weird. Is that just me?
Specifically in the close-up or in general?
In general, but especially in the close-up.
俺は死体に意識が集中してたこともあって、そんなことに気づきもしなかった。で、犯人は日向君がいなくなった隙に、そこに持ち出していたカメラを戻したと。しかも、壊して残骸の状態にした上でだ。
Oh, so then they destroyed the camera afterwards.
別の場所で撮影っつっても、あの監視カメラの電波はそんなに強くねえんだぞ。
Yeah, they have a circle with the line through them. Yeah, like the like pattern on the inside of his eyes is weird. And I've only noticed it just now, but I can't unsee it, and it's just weird.
Even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be limited.
So who did it?
Where was the video filmed? To make it look like it was there. The only possibility is that place inside that building. Oh, okay. Is this another Hangman's Gambit? Jeez. Conference room? I'm gonna take a guess. It's conference room. Oh, come on, they were right next to each other. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's really bullshit.
I think it's because I made it bigger, and that ruined it. Give me a C. Give me a C.
Yeah, I'm curious at this point who you think did it. If it's becoming obvious or not.
It is certainly not obvious. But yeah, I'm like, maybe Gundam? I mean, I guess, like, Gundam has been kind of, like, extra aggressive with his statements, but if it's not, like, I don't know who else really to be sus of at this point, even. Whoop.
Yeah, this is an awful use of this minigame. Because it's like, you get the word right away and just have to deal with this bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why couldn't they just say conference room?
Yeah. I mean, at least that one was relatively painless compared to other ones.
Yeah.
Like the other one earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, but then why would they film it at the hospital and then go back to the... What?
Huh? Yeah, this trial is weird.
That does remind me, though, that I need to go back to the conference room because there is a hidden Monokuma in the ceiling, but I went there last, so I wasn't able to get it. I've got to make clear what that work was. Ah. Motel room key, scrap of paper, music venue curtain. I think it's something to do with that.
病院の会議室とライブハウスなんてとても似ているように思えません。
Oh, there's a little start-finish gauge over on the side. That's neat.
Are you just noticing that?
Maybe not, but like, I don't know. I'm thinking that I'm just noticing it.
It's been there the whole time. Not in the first game,
もしくは
but...
カメラ時代に細工があったか
Yeah.
どっちにしろ撮影場所を見間違えるなんて
Mixed up the filming
意外
locations.
とアホだよな
You can't say that, Akane. Not like you're any smarter. Although, in fairness, like, a lot of the time so far, Akane's gut instinct has been correct.
Yeah, Connie is street
Like-
smart. Like,
At least
She's a
twice
dumbass,
in these
but-
trials.
she's a dumbass, but she's not stupid.
どっちをどう見せたんだよ会議室をライブハウスに似せたのかライブハウスを会議室に似せたのか
はたまたセットでも作ったのでしょうか
もしくはカメラ時代
どっちにしろさひなたって意外とアホだよな
病院の会議室とライブハウスなんてとても似ているように思えません。
There's no way they look the
どっ
same.
ちをどう似せたんだよ会議室をライブハウスに似せたのか
Conference room look like the music venue, or did the music venue look like the conference
は
room?
たまたセットでも作ったのでしょうか
It makes some
も
kind
し
of
くは
sense.
カメラ時代に細工が
どっちにしろさひなたって意外とアホだよ
Okay,
な
so they used the curtain from the music room at the conference, or did they use the conference?
Do you want me to give you the answer?
No, I'm close.
Okay.
Did they use the... I'm trying to figure out, did they use... Wait, hang on, what's my truth bullet? Music venue curtain. So they used the curtain to make the conference room look like the music
どっ
venue.
ちをどう似せたんだ会議室をライブハウスに似せたのか
Ah! Oh, okay, I did the wrong one. Tried to make the conference room look like the music venue. Okay, so then it's the other way around.
Yeah, yeah.
病院の会議とても似ている。
どっちをどう似せ会議室をライブハウスに似せたのかライブハウスを会議室に似せたのか
Okay.
かもしれない
So we're getting close
そこで犯人
to
が
the
行っ
end.
た工作は
Uh-huh.
Who did it?
現場のライブハウスの方を
I'm gonna stick with
会議室の映像に似せることだったん
Gundam.
だ
Okay.
そのために使われたのがステージの奥に
So
かけ
this
られ
is-
てた黒いカーテンなんだ
The third chapter in a row where, like, even down to the final moments, I don't know for sure who did it.
確かあそこには
Yeah.
カーテンがあったのに、それが
This,
そのカーテンの上に中途半端
these pair of cases aren't great for a variety of reasons, and it being so, like, so fucky and so hard
Mm-hmm.
is definitely one of those where it's like, it's not obvious.
あのカーテンはライブハウス
Can't
の
really
会議
pick
室
up on
に
what's
似せ
going
るた
on.
めに取り付けられたものなのですか
Yeah, because I did talk about, like,
会議室のカーテンって
how with the first game, I didn't mind how there would be times where, like, information was revealed mid-trial and, like, it was more just, like, a story happening at you. But, like, there were... You know, I would eventually like even in chapter 2, there is a clear turning point where it's like, oh, it's Mondo, and then you go for a little bit longer to prove why it was him. Whereas here so far, a lot of it is like it gets down to the wire, and it's like you kind of just have to pick somebody, and it's like,
Yeah.
like I guess chapter 2 was a little different in that regard, but
It's trying to do the Nisio Isin thing of an unsolvable mystery with an absurd solution. But the problem is that it's a game where you're supposed to be figuring it out,
上にカーテンまで一緒になっちまえば
and
間違えても仕方ねえレベルかもな
I will give B3 credit. It's better about this.
犯人の偽装工作がもう一つあった。
Its solutions are equally absurd and like bizarre and over the top. but you can sort of trace it more obviously.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. Wait, no, I already used the music venue curtain, so then... It would... the candle?
I feel, TBH, I feel like Chapter 3 is solvable. I think it's solvable, but it's like, it's solvable because you can look at the case and figure out who is probably guilty, not because you can, like, look at all of the pieces and connect them in such a way that it becomes obvious who did it.
Still don't understand why they had to set up the conference room this way. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no. So the order of events was correct, but it was just not in the way we thought. Which is why the dark curtain and the candle. I think I get it.
Who did it?
I mean, I still don't know who did it, but I think I kind of get where this is going. I mean, like, I've been saying Gundam, I guess I'll keep saying Gundam. Maybe they were going for that effect. So I'm trying to think of, like, who else would even attempt to match what a movie does, or who would go with, like, this aesthetic of, like, candlelight and, you know, body being strung up. And I'm like the chuny sorcerer guy? I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, here's the game catching up to us. Like, we have been at that point for a while now.
Yeah, Chiaki, maybe you could have figured out that the conference room was altered if you weren't so busy doing your gamer jokes. About like, oh, the lights are out, I'll poke your eyes out. But, you know, I guess Chiaki's not the ultimate detective, so...
Yeah.
She's not, you know, she's not perfect.
Sonia Nevermind, the ultimate filmmaker. That's a cool idea. Sonia as, like, a director. Would be neat.
Oh, wait, that's Hajime's hidden talent, so it was him after all. But why? But why?
This will make sense eventually. Under some symbols of sense.
Is it not possible? So it was pre-recorded? A fake? What the hell? A fake?
Yeah.
So the other one? But then why do you need a body double?
You need a body double because that's the very specific nature of this case.
Oh, and that's why Komaida mentioned twin Ibukis. Which is such a bullshit, like, way to clue you into it.
Yeah! It's... this is a bad trial, in case you haven't noticed.
Why were they pretending to be the victim?
きっと実際にミオダさんはその時もうとっくに殺されてたはず
Because the trial needed to be that way.
本当の殺害時刻はもっと人目につかない時間。真夜中とか明け方とかじゃないかな。
病院からライブハウスに連れ出して殺したとなると、
There's an imposter among us.
A fake just as real as the real thing.
No matter how quickly it ran, it was impossible.
ですが
Who was
どうし
it?
てそんな映像を捏造してまで
Uh,
殺害現場に
who was it indeed? Who do you think it was?
あの映像を
I mean, I keep saying Gundam.
Hmm?
The reason they made a fake video, there's only one possibility?
その可能性を突き詰めていくと
Is there really only one possibility?
犯人も明らかになっていくんだ
Naturally.
貴様すでに犯人を見切っているというのか
Do you know Hajime? Because I don't.
Do you know Mathwiz? You need to.
I should have already known. Alright. Okay.
Naturally.
Was it Akane?
Was it Akane?
Because she was also at the hospital. Who the killer is? What do you mean you should have? Oh, is it Sonya?
I wish my model could, like, do, like, eyes wide open instead of having that be the default, because there are times where I'm just, like, eyes wide open, just like, ah!
Am I gonna run out of hell?
You might. You might.
Massive L. I should have already known. So it's not Gundam.
Yup.
And it wasn't Sonya.
Uh-huh. Was it Kazuichi?
You know, he was the first person I was suspicious of, so that would be funny. Why
would
be
you
him?
be suspicious? God. This is really funny to me.
Picking clockwise. I actually don't know. Was it Nekomaru? Oh, okay. He's not an option, so it's not him. I am going to run out of health. Jeez. I legitimately don't know who it was. Yeah, I guess it was Hajime. I'll accept that as an answer. The candle in the music venue? The candle was used for lighting, but that's pretty strange.
Am I laughing or
Music venue's
crying
good lighting.
anymore? I can't tell. God, this is.
To tamper with evidence.
God.
Couldn't be used during filming.
This needs to be a highlight. Just
Yeah, it's definitely too long to be a clip. Oh wait, that's right, and this isn't on Twitch, so I can't actually...
yeah, like maybe you can just like go like edit out this specific chunk from the VOD and post it on Twitter later. But
yeah,
really,
that's true.
really, I think you can't get the full experience unless you see my chat dying alongside me.
ろうそくの光だと細部まではよく見えないからそういう効果も狙ってたんだよね。
You're so close, Mathwiz. You're so close. She doesn't suspect the blackened at all. Oh my god. I'm losing it. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? This is so good. This is so fucking good. I'm gonna scream. What the fuck? I can't. I love this. Ah! Several people just screaming your name. God damn it. I did not expect her to struggle this much after witnessing her galaxy brain.
I didn't find anything only plays within the connection range of the camera.
Like...
So it's not Kazuichi, it's not Sonya, it's not Gundam, it's not Akane.
There are only so many characters you have left.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to me just guessing everybody, I just assume.
And you can skip through this stuff, because we've already gone through it.
But clearly I didn't process it the first time.
I can't believe this either. This is a fucking experience. This is...
So, in a hospital gown, and it wasn't a... The only other character who was in a hospital gown was Komaeda.
My favorite is when she suspected Nekomaru, who's not even here. This is the absolute best way this could have turned out. I'm crying. I'm crying too. Like...
Would you say this is funnier than, like, the bad ending?
I think it might be. Like...
Or is it funnier than the Illuminati question?
I think it might be, yeah. Just... like...
Yeah, because then whoever it is, because I've already guessed all of the characters who I had any sort of suspicious on going in, so I literally don't know.
Yeah, you have no idea. My throat is getting sore from all the laughing. God. This is the real reason I keep water at my desk during streams.
Should have already known who the killer is.
So,
and I still am pretty sure I don't know.
Could it be Fuyuhiko? You haven't guessed him yet.
I really don't think it's
Could
him.
it be Komaeda?
Mikan?
Could it be Mikan? Yes!
It's
it was
Mikan?
fucking Mikan!
What?
For it was the fucking nurse.
Wow. Yeah,
As soon as she ruled out
Blackened got me.
Chat's just exploding in a stream of finally.
Who has the most freedom of movement in the hospital and control over the building? Yeah, I guess
Fucking
Mikan, but
finally.
like that's not, but that doesn't have anything to do with like what the music venue, things being faked. So like yeah, but she has free movement in the hospital. But what about everything else?
We have spent like 10 minutes here. We have been here so long.
ないか？
I mean, Akane, I thought it was kind of impossible, but apparently not.
そんな虫も殺せねえよ。
See, the piece of lore that you didn't have access to is that Mikan is secretly the Flash.
The Flash.
Yeah.
Everyone in Rand's chat yelling, finally.
Yeah, it's just a string of people being like, God.
俺とお前だけなんだ。ミオダの映像を捏造することで
Like,
アリバイを手に入
the
れて
fucking chat here is top tier shit.
So literally one of the only two characters with an alibi was the one who did it?
Yes. You should
I don't know how
this
I was
by-
supposed to make that connection from way
You
earlier
should
in
know
the trial.
by now. You should know by now that having an alibi is not an alibi.
そういえばさっきそんな流れになったね。
Ah.
さんだけには
So
アリバイがある。
she slept with Hinata to have an alibi?
Galaxy brain shit.
けどあの映像を病院の会議室で撮影できたのもお前だけなんだ。それも
Mathwiz' Ned power would be the most Ned power ever. Just the way that, like, there was a moment where you stopped to think and you left the cursor on Mikan for about 30 seconds.
Really?
Yes. And in that time, I and my chat were losing our shit. Just like, is she finally getting it? Is this finally it? Are we like? And then you moved away, and it was just like, ah! This is like,
So she
this is my
filmed.
my new favorite stream moment.
So she made the video in advance. I thought she was gonna be a survivor. Like, I was starting to get that feeling that, like, oh, she's doing all the autopsies. She's kind of important.
She is important. I agree. It's like if the ultimate detective was killed in the first chapter.
病院の外にいたやつが会議室に行って撮影したとは。
I don't think you could have made that any more agonizing if you tried. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could have guessed Komaida before Mikan, because it was probably like those were the next two characters I was gonna guess.
Yeah.
その上病院にいた僕と尾張さんは
Just
絶望病のせいで全部不覚だったから。
incredible stuff. You know, despite like 40 minutes of tech issues starting the stream, like, this has been a great stream. Also, yeah, Mikan is like an awful character, and I really don't like a lot of her aspects. But also, I really love her, and she's great. And there's like such a duality, and part of it is that she is so awful that it loops back around. Like, it is horseshoe theory. She is so bad that I love her.
確かに結びつきませんよね。積木さんと殺人犯なんて。
And here I was just thinking she might be one of the candidates of like characters I could have talked to in free time events.
You mentioned that before. Mikan horseshoe theory. Yeah, Mikan is like... Mikan is a very mixed character for me, but I do like her. And Danganronpa 3 did a lot for her too. I really like her role there. And so between that and like her stuff here, there was just like a point where I was like, oh, I really like this character.
The disaster girl committed a murder, and it was, you know what, that checks out, because this trial was the most disastrous thing I've experienced.
Just wait, just wait.
Do you hate me that much?
Bullying a girl, Hinata? Not cool.
Oh my god, it all comes back.
Yup.
She's just trying to win sympathy, question mark? Is she really capable of doing something like this? I don't fucking know! It'd be easier if I was wrong.
Yeah, Mikana is like, to some degree, like a character you love to hate.
いや、差し出がましいってのは分かってるんだ。それ僕なんかの出る幕じゃないよね。
At the beginning of the game, Komaeda was like, bullying a girl, not cool. And then at this trial, it's just like, please bully. Missed all the critical parts I doubt of anything worth saying.
I get hating Mikan. She is like pretty awful, but I think her awfulness is like fun. I do like it.
Alright, dramatic music kicks back in. From the very beginning. Are we going to be told that she started the despair disease somehow?
She started the pandemic.
Investigating with a suspect in mind creates a different result.
Bullying a girl, Hajime. Cool.
A truth that nobody else knows? Huh?
Wait for the twist that Nekomaru is actually the killer.
I'm ready. Like, I guess that's sooner than Mikan.
Yeah, you chat lost their shit when you were like, it's Nekomaru. And then Nekomaru wasn't even an option you could select.
Yeah.
Good job.
The supermarket? It's almost like it's there for a reason. Brand new? Okay.
Mikan is just murder Ryamu. God. Yeah. Yeah. So we're like on time for a usual stream or like trial stream right now, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. I mean, if I hadn't had tech issues, we would be here for only like my stream is under 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So if we hadn't had those tech issues, we actually would have been a little early.
We would be at about like hour and 10 minutes. Otherwise, we would be way ahead of time. This would be a very short trial stream for us.
This rope won't be much of a clue. Search another place? So yeah, the despair disease wasn't even an opposite for him. He just is a liar. Just copying them?
Also, what was the point of Ibuki's despair disease?
I don't know.
Because, like, you're led to believe that, like, she hung herself because she was suggestible.
Wait, because she was what?
Suggestible from despair disease.
Oh, okay.
But then that goes nowhere.
Yeah, I don't get the whole despair disease plot point in general.
It's really weird. There's one more beat to this punchline. Yeah, it made her go along with Mikan to the music venue, and that's kinda it. Mikan asked her to hang herself. Except, that's not the case, because, like, Mikan strangled her. Yeah, it's just like a major misdirect.
And yeah, I guess if she did the autopsy,
she could lie.
Yeah.
Which I think is like a cool idea that, like, I appreciate that it goes pretty understated. It's like, yeah, she lied. Or she could have lied. That might have thrown you off.
Yeah, because we haven't used the temperature plot point, I don't think, yet.
You haven't used the rope either.
Oh, I guess not. I guess I'm hoping for some new Mikan sprites then.
Oh, you're gonna be happy. You are going to be you're gonna be satisfied.
Yeah, especially if the despair disease doesn't even really factor into the victim. It's like, yeah, why? Other than, like, we can let Mikan do things? Like, I guess it is the premise to give her this much control?
Yeah, I agree that gullible is a bad term for what Ibuki was. It's suggestible.
But you've been identifying injuries the whole game! It factors in the killer, though? Oh, are they gonna reveal that she did get the despair disease because she was working with all of them?
But if that was the case, what would her symptoms be?
She would be competent?
Wow! That's mean. I don't think it's wrong, but that's mean.
She would be actively horny instead of horny happening at her? I don't know. I'm just trying to think back to, like, how she was acting up to that point.
Uh-huh.
Mikan, I didn't lie, I'm just stupid.
Yeah.
But then, like, if that did end up being the case, that it was because of the despair disease, then I don't know what to make of this whole chapter, because then it's like, if the characters aren't being themselves, what does that even say about them?
Yeah, Mikan got the brain disease. It gives her the brain cells she never had.
I'm not a criminal, Mikan is. You know, Mikan, up until the time that you die, I still will not know what to make of you.
Oh, you're not gonna know what to make of her, like, even more so. Trust me. I hope you're ready for this trial to just drive into a cliff, and then drop off a cliff, and then catch on fire, and drop off another cliff. We aren't even at the best part yet.
You're gonna know less of what to do, what to make of her. Yeah, I.
本当に違うのか。いい加減にしろよ。もういいって言ってんじゃねえか。いいわけないだろう。俺だってこんなこと知ったくない。そんなの当たり前だろう。だけどやるしかないんだよ。仲間を信じらんねえのかよ。そうじゃない。信じたいからこそ疑うんだ。なんだよそれ。
信じることと疑うことってきっと反対の意味じゃないと思うんだ。
Seems like we're getting some themes here.
Just maybe.
But like, yeah, definitely like suspicion is hope in this case, and Komaida's whole role in things. So this is more of like characterization for Hajime's role in that, I guess. If there's no room for doubt, there's no reason to believe.
難しいこと言うなよ。俺にはよくわかんねえよ。
誰かを信じるためにはね、疑うってことを乗り越えなきゃいけないんだよ。
To believe someone, you need to overcome doubt. Okay.
疑うことを放棄した信じるなんて、そんなのただの嘘っぱちだよ。
Interesting.
わかったよ。じゃあ好きにしろ。俺はもう止めねえよ。は？何ですかそれ？
Oh God. It's happening.
New sprite number 1.
Well, technically number 2. Because there already was one right before this.
Yeah, this sprite is so good. So we're going off the rails here. It's a disaster. This is my favorite part of the chapter, without a doubt. Here we go. Mikan has fucking snapped.
All right. Okay. Another new sprite.
We're in a whole new world of Mikan sprites. Almost like she's a new character.
次はまともに話してくれない作戦かな。これはこれで厄介だね。
Komaida's the group project member that leaves most of the work to everyone else. I mean, he's been like carrying everybody to this
Yeah,
point,
no, he's the guy who does everything.
I mean, he is kind of a jerk about, like, he won't hand you the answer, but...
Uh-huh.
Don't we have her give us some clues? Even Fuyuhiko is scared of her?
Komaeda does everything and then turns it in at the last minute.
ねえつみきさん、最後に一つだけ聞かせてくれるかな。あなたが犯人じゃないってことはさ、ひなたくんが見た映像を捏造したのも私じゃないに決まってるじゃないですか。それって証拠はある？証拠？だったら逆に私がその映像を捏造したって証拠はあるんですか？そうですよ。証拠は言ってみてくださいよ。だってこの映像が会議室で撮られて
Yeah, Komaeda is just no selling Mikan going ape shit.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Oh, that sprite is so good.
Yeah.
She just fucking snapped entirely.
What Danganronpa characters are emotionally stable?
Uh-huh. Fuyuhiko, I'm not used to women standing up for themselves. What do I do?
Oh no.
Mikan is great. There is still more to go here, although you have seen most of it. Do you want a hint here? You're gonna have issues with this part.
会議室で映像を撮影したのは君以外に考えられないんだよ。
証拠でもあるんですか？その人が被ってた麻袋が証拠ですか？彼女が着てた患者服が怪しいんですか？それとも履いてた病院靴ですか？
ミオダと積み木は体型が明らかに違うはずだ。
その体型が証拠になりますか？患者服の下の体型が判別できたんですか？あの映像だけで？あんなカメラアングルだけで？
Camera angle?
薄暗いろうそくの明かりだけで？
Candlelight?
正確な体型なんてわかるわけないですよ。だからもう許してください。ひなたくん、注意深く聞いて。
Yeah, this is definitely like the Mondo tracksuit thing.
I'll give you a hint.
Do I have to highlight Killer's mistake?
Yes, that's the hint I was about to give you.
Okay.
Absorb bullet, Killer's mistake.
会議室で君以外に考えられないんだよ。
あ、証拠でもあるんですか？その人が被ってた麻袋。
Bag, maybe?
彼
I don't think the hospital gown is it. I don't think it's the slippers, because the bag hasn't come up yet. So possibly that. There's also something about body type, camera angle.
This is like one of the 3 times that this mechanic is used in this game.
会議室で映像を撮影したのは君以外に考えられないんだよ。
Isn't Mikan just a walking Nanako Sengoku screenshot? That is...
It's not that, okay.
That is cursed. Kudos with that one.
Okay, so it's not about the bag. The gown, the slippers. Body type. Camera angle. What is she revealing here?
I'm here for cursed ships and observation. I appreciate that sometimes. And not others. Yeah, Nadeko does not deserve that.
What is the contradiction?
Because, like, comparing Nadeko and Mikan means comparing Nadeko and Ryumu. And Nadeko does not deserve to be compared to Ryumu.
So it's not the bag. Hospital gown.
Nope.
It's not the different body types. Camera angle? Ah.
It is camera angle. I don't even know who is Ryumu. Ryumu is a idol in the Idolmaster project. Ryumu is... She has developed a bit of a mimetic following on Twitter and probably other social media. For the fact that she is... Ryumu is online. She is way too online. And that kind of builds to some humorous personality traits and also less humorous personality traits. She's also just like an anxiety disaster. And just absolutely the worst.
Never said anything about the camera angle. Well, we never said anything about the bag, I don't think. But I could see how, like, she used the camera angle to obscure the body type, I guess? And that's what...
And now people in chat are focusing on Ryumu's breasts.
Like multiple people?
Yes. One person in your chat and one person in mine.
Oh no. and yet somehow she even has like an even more disaster sprite.
I love that.
Yeah, that's good. Great voice acting.
Yeah.
違います違いますやだやだそうじゃないんですって
そうじゃない。
だって無理なんだもんほら死んだミオダさんが被っていた麻袋というかトートバッグを思い出してくださいよ
Remembering the tote bag?
思い出しました
This is such good voice acting.
ますます気
Yeah.
持ち悪くなってね
Especially because it's such a shift.
あのトートバッグ
Like, very clearly the same voice actress,
彼女が被ってい
but
たものと同じものでしたよね
doing a very different type of character.
Yeah.
だからどうしててめえがその映像のことを詳しく知ってんだ。
そんなことはどうでもいいじゃないですかそれより知ってますかあのバッグって
Chapter 3 breakdowns
映画館で売っ
iconic.
てた限定品なんですよ
Yeah, Celeste did, you know, her moments in the Chapter 3 first game were very good.
Yeah, she ruled that trial. It's unfortunate that chapter 3 and V3 doesn't really have a good breakdown. Chapter 3 and V3, that the trial just
覚えてなくても
sucks.
私が覚えてますから
Imagine if Kanahana voiced Mikon.
あれは
I don't think Kanahana would do well with this type of character.
間違いありません
If I had to pick a Monogatari voice actor to voice
一つし
Mikon,
かないトートバッグ病院の会議室とライブハウスで同時に使うな
I
ん
don't
て
know.
そんなの無理に決まってますよね
Yuki Eguchi, I think.
だからね
If I had to pick a Monogatari voice actor, I wanted to
あの映像
play
でもないし私は犯人でもないんです
play
だから許してくれますよね
Mikon.
往生際の悪さも
I like that breakdown. Chapter 3 is in V3 is like awful. It is one of my worst or least favorite trials. Just barely behind the ones that made me nearly quit the game. Yuka Eguchi is Skihi. But no, my problem with the Chapter 3 trial in V3 is that it's very ableist. Very, very ableist. Chapter 3 trial in V3 is the bad one. It's the extra bad one. It's
許してくれるまで何度でも説明するよあのバッグって限定品なんだよだからその犯行は誰にも不可能なんです
こいつマジでイカれちまったのか。
許してくれますか許してくれますよねそうですよね許してくれるに決まってますよね
That's the new bit. Nadeko isn't Mikon, her GF is.
ただ許してくれないんですか何でもしてあげますから好きなところに落書きしてくれわかりますかなんで私だけ好きなところに落書きしてくださいもう許してくれましたか許してわかりますかもう許してくれましたか何でもしてあげますからもう許してくれましたか何でもしてあげますからここであったが100年目
I don't know why it told me tab when it was the space bar. That confused me.
ハートバッグは一つだけです
prize.
2箇所で同時に使うのは無理なんですよ。
Shit. No.
No.
Oh, theater bonus prize.
好きなところに落書きしてくる。わかりますか？
I got meat on the bone right, but not this one.
Yeah.
ハートバッグは一つだけ。
Theater
2
bonus
箇所で同時に
prize.
使うのは
これで終わりだ。前にモノクマは俺にこう言ってたぞ。
Buy a bag, get another one free.
あのトートバッグを手に入
Should
れ
have
たやつ
received another one.
それと同じものをもう一つ持ってるはずなんだ。つまりあのバッグを2つの場所で使うのは不可能だ。
Oh, that's a really specific detail.
そんな
Yeah.
苦し紛れの言い訳なんてもうやめてくれ。
どうして許してくれないんですか？どうしてなんですか？
どうやらその往生際の悪さもそろそろ打ち止めみたいだね。
私ばっかり嫌われるんですか？もう許してくれたっていいじゃないですか。
積み木もう終わりなんだ。
I still
最後にお前の犯行を
can't believe it was her.
それで
Oh,
反
give
論
it a
がなければ
We're almost there.
もう認めてくれ。最後くらいお前を信じさせてくれよ。
But running through this is gonna be
Glue.
a lot today.
Video.
Apparently Mikan is Ai Kayano. I recognize that name. We went over voice actors at the start of the stream, but I can't remember where Ai Kayano is from. Or rather, what else she's done.
Do after the broadcast. Wait. Oh, this one's only 6 pages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what else has Ai Kayano done?
Put it back to normal.
Mikan is apparently a pretty early role for her, actually. Anohana. Haven't seen that. Oh, she was one of the 2 good characters in Symphogear. She was There's still a lot of hers that I've seen, actually. Oh, yeah,
これが
Darkness.
事件の全てだ。今回の事件で鍵になったのは俺だけが見た監視カメラセットの映像だった。だからそこからの流れを追いながら犯行を紐解いていくぞ。
This part is always
積み木と一緒に病院にやってきた俺は
a lot to or like hard to talk through because it's always just like we just spent a while on this.
Yeah.
Also, my water bottle is basically out at this
俺が
point.
モニターのスイッチを押してみると
There's like a few centimeters of water left.
麻袋をかぶった患者服姿の誰かが今まさに首吊りをしようとしている姿だ。
Mikan Y? Yeah. I'm sure we're gonna find out.
Oh yeah, you are definitely gonna find out. Just wait, it's gonna be good.
そう思った俺はすぐにライブハウスへと向かった。でもそれは犯人の罠だった。実はその映像は別の場所で撮影されたものだったんだ。
These
Okay,
trials
so
are so
this thing-
convoluted that the recap is nice sometimes. Yeah, that's fair. It's just like speaking as a streamer, it's like there's not a lot to say on the recap, you know?
So the order of events they're saying is that the thing with Ibuki happened, then No, wait, actually, no, both killings happened. Then she filmed this part to send Hajime
そして病院の
there.
会議室でその映像を撮影
And
していた
then in between when Hajime got there and left,
事件が現在
she glued the door shut.
俺に錯覚させ
And
ようとしたんだ
well,
よ
actually glued the door shut and did all the
だ
other
から実
things.
際にはその時すでに犯行は完了していたんだそこに映っていた
So think about how fast she had to
犯
run
人自
to
身が演
make
じ
this
た
all
偽物
work.
だったんだよ
Yeah. And she spent so much time talking about how slow she was.
麻袋をかぶった人物の首吊り死体を発見したんだ
But as we have seen, she has said a lot of things.
Hmm.
死体を目の当たりにして動揺した俺は
So she somehow managed to catch up to him before he ran off.
それも犯人の罠だったんだ
Even though she would have
犯
had
人は病院の
to.
会議室を片付け
Like,
た
we know that he definitely had a head start on her leaving the hospital.
Yeah.
そして俺と入れ替わるように
So it's just like
と入っていくと
she just had to run really fucking fast. By the way, how did Hiyoko die?
I don't
犯
know.
人はまずステージ上の柱を覆った壁紙を剥がすことでそこに西園寺の死体を登場させた最初に俺が首吊り死
Yeah,
体を見た時は
you'd think a detail as important as how did one of the victims die
柱が壁
would
紙
at
で一回り
least
大
be
きくなっていて
mentioned, but it
その
didn't
中に
come up
西園寺の
once.
死体が隠されていたなんてな
It came up was that she wandered in while the thing with Ibuki was happening. But that's it.
Yup. Yeah, what was the weapon used to kill Hiyoko? No one knows.
犯人が使った監視カメラはもともとライブハウス
Nobody
から持ち出したものなんだけど
At this point, yeah, it is kind of really weird that they did a double murder this chapter.
It feels obligatory more than anything. Which is odd because it's only the second game in the franchise. It didn't have to let these things be, like, this is when this happens, you know?
Because it would be interesting to have, like, two killings happen, and it's done by one person rather than what the first game did. Like, there's ways you can make that work. But then here they're just like, oh, we have to have a second body, I guess.
And, like, that makes it a little more complicated, sure, but, like...
But even just, like, discovering what happened to Ibuki was complicated enough, arguably.
Yeah, and that's what got the main focus. Yeah,
so
Hyoko's death is completely meaningless. And that just makes it even worse, because why did she die then? Like, why would you cut yourself off of the storytelling potential that she still had in favor of just, like, yeah, we need to do a double murder.
Yeah, like, it would make sense if there was a character that they didn't really, like, have much for. But Hiyoko is one of the, like, of the characters who have, like, arcs going at the moment. She is, like, sort of at the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
And... I don't know.
It sucks. This trial sucks.
This art is good, though.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I definitely kind of get the feeling that, like, the stuff with Mikan is probably the best part of this.
Oh, yeah, no. We're about to get to the best part of the trial. Akane should have been the second murder if they had to do one. Yeah.
Oh. Me, the lone Akane defender.
Akane has a few fans. A friend of mine, got that, big art book and, posted the, there was, like, polls. She, like, translated translated them, and it's just like, here's where each character was in each game. Akane was in 16th place for this game.
Rip.
Below Teruteru.
I see that.
And
that
below
one that has 48 points, which is probably where I guessed literally like everybody. And I still
Yeah.
got 94 coins. So yeah, I guess that is kind of generous.
Uh-huh.
Like that was a B, and I got more coins here than I did last time, which I think I did, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, what about that poll again?
Oh, Akane came in 16th place.
Well, no, I heard that part. What was the before part? Like,
Oh,
what
just-
was it conducted with?
I don't know. I don't. Maybe that was in your book.
Like, was
But-
it like a poll in Japan? Was it a poll
It
overseas?
probably was in Japan, but I don't think it was anything too big. I didn't hear about it. Like, at the very least, if it was like online, it didn't make its way to English Twitter, and I feel like that would have made its way to English Twitter. So it was like something. But it was just like.
Damn, Mikan.
But it was like people
hardly
voting.
knew you.
Surprise, surprise, Komaeda was the most popular character. I've met a few Teru Teru kitties in my life, deadass. That's horrifying. That's horrifying. Nadiko's the blackened. She's gone mental. She is insane. She is neurotypical, and that is a bad thing.
Wait, Mikan?
Yeah, well, they're saying, like, oh, she's insane. And it's like, what that reads to me is, she is neurotypical. But, like...
I'm confused.
Just the way that insanity is being used to demonize her.
Oh, I see.
Like, they're describing her as insane, and insane is being used as a bad thing.
Oh, I thought you were saying her behavior was neurotypical, and I was like,
No.
is it?
Well, I mean, she's autistic, because everyone is autistic. But it's like, I don't think anything in particular about her behavior is neurotypical. Also, V3 is over 4 years old at this point. The polls could have been done a while ago and just included them in the book. Probably, but for an art book that costs, like, what, $200? Like, that, I don't know, I feel like they would go make a new poll.
Was she secretly trying to kill Hajime here?
Just gonna snuff him with her breasts?
Just suffocate him?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So she did have the disease.
Uh-huh. What symptoms did she have from despair disease?
Competence and horniness? But the despair disease was done away with. What the fuck do you mean she still has it? Killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope. That's what you were on about, Komaeda? What? Completely wrong. Komaeda, wrong.
私がやったのは愛する人のためです。
Huh?
We're getting into the good stuff. This is really good.
If only they were still alive?
If only they were still alive.
What? What is happening?
あの人だけなんですよ。
Here we go.
あの人だけは。
And she somehow gets more curse?
私を嫌わないでくれました。私の存在を許してくれました。
Who are you talking about, Mikan?
私を許して
Them.
受け入れてくれました。
Who is them?
私に
Them
価値
is
を
they.
与えてくれました。私を愛して
Everything makes sense now.
全身で愛する私に
Also, I
全身
think Makoto is like he's not neurotypical.
天使なんです。
He might not be autistic, but he might not be he definitely isn't neurotypical.
Reciprocation? Love?
Love.
No, I don't understand, Mikan. I mean, you don't have to call me out, Mikan. Komaeda taken aback? That's
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So this is the game sort of playing its hand a little. Or showing its hand a little.
Feeling of freedom? Who is your beloved? Who are you talking about? Who is they?
They is them.
As long as I'm on... Huh? Huh?
まさか
これは
Utter disaster. If she's dumb, I will love her. Because I'm predictable.
I'm so glad you brought that back. Because...
Apparently that's what my symptom was. Remember? Or you got your memories back? The remembering disease? How is that the opposite of her character?
How is Komaeda being a liar the opposite of her character? Or Ibuki being suggestible?
So then what was the point?
It's a plot device.
Are you saying you were like this from the start?
It's a plot device. It's...
Wasn't my fault, it's all your fault?
Yeah, Mathwiz hasn't been spoiled yet. She has no idea what's going on.
It's not like I'm entirely responsible. Because of many human relationships, huh?
Uh-huh.
Everybody's fault. Most strongly influenced by my beloved? Who is they and who is them?
I do appreciate the choice to use gender-neutral pronouns here.
Mm.
Especially for a game that was translated in, like, 2014.
Uh-huh.
Even today, you'd probably see it, like, defaulting to masculine.
Oh, I'm also seeing the comment in chat about this would be really funny to watch. Were you here earlier when I had to guess who the killer was?
Yeah, that
apparently that was hilarious.
That was incredible.
But also, yeah, if you're tuning into this on YouTube, obviously, normally I do these on Twitch, but I will be uploading, hopefully next week, I will be able to upload and I'll, like, have finished editing the highlights of the first game.
I'm looking forward to the highlight reel. It's gonna be good.
There's there's obviously a lot of it that's missing. It's definitely not, like, the full experience, but I tried to, like, crunch it down as much as possible into, like, you know, my reactions to the game, predictions,
my bullshit.
Bullshit, yeah. Talking about what I thought, like, of the characters and themes and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I'd like to think that there's a lot in there. There's a lot of good moments.
And is that gonna be going on your main channel?
I wasn't planning on it, because, I mean, but I don't really... I was planning on doing it on the side channel again,
yeah,
because
that's fair.
I don't...
That's fair.
I can't imagine how, like, a 2 to 3 hour highlights, like, stream highlights video would perform on the main channel.
Yeah, and that could, like, hurt standings in the algorithm.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Maybe I'm just a coward.
Yeah, no, I think off channels exist for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Gotta love the pronoun game. I'll remember to follow you on Twitch then. Yeah, I think it's linked in the description.
I will, I can also, go grab it.
That's true. Yeah, because I was kind of in a rush to get this thrown up on here. because Twitch wasn't working today. The Future Foundation? Okay, wait, I think I did miss some dialogue here. Just remembered, I knew about it all along, how that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also known as the Future Foundation. So...
Yeah, so,
I don't even
I just linked, I just linked, Mathwiz97's Twitch in chat.
Thank you. Wait.
And it's also in the description. And
The
yeah,
Japanese word for future.
I imagine that was a lot more elegant in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, just what is the Future Foundation? The World Ender. What do these things mean?
They mean a lot.
This isn't a comic book. The Future Foundation brought us to this island as part of their plan to end the world. Isn't that right, Monome? So I guess one of the theories I had in the back of my mind that Mikan was controlling Monome was incorrect.
That's that is interesting.
What? That's kind of good though. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us? Oh. That's hiding among you all
Is the intention to have some sort of anime night for Danganronpa 3? I think we're just gonna like group watch it over Discord on our own, off stream. Just cause like that seems easier. And let's just have a break between the second game and V3.
Yeah.
Because
I might maybe like I don't know, maybe might record some sort of like after, you know, like once we're all done with it, like maybe do some, you know, I don't know.
Just a like we could do a podcast about about it when we're done. Maybe record it live, but like it would be a podcast.
Yeah, that I hadn't thought about that before, but that could maybe be interesting, just as a way to like make the experience through Danganronpa, I don't know, more complete.
Yeah. DMCA exists. That makes like movie night difficult. I show movies on my channel, but I purposefully select for public domain stuff.
The past? She didn't exist in the beginning? Huh? You considered that
Danganronpa 3 is great. Danganronpa 3 is like one of my favorite parts of the franchise. I love
despair. Accepted my past self, but not my present self. I mean, arguably, your present self is a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? A little more of a complete character and not just a punchline.
Don't worry, Jazzle. I know the correct order for Danganronpa 3. I've already seen it. I love it. I'll make sure that we watch it in the right order.
Oh, an anime night in a Discord server. I had never considered that, but yeah,
I'd rather not. If I'm in a Discord call that has like more than 5 people, I'm just out.
That's also me too, so that's why I'm like, that would probably be a little overwhelming. Maybe one of these days I'll have a Discord server.
Despairs as plurality.
Memory is the most important component in building a person. Shadows of the past. That story about our stolen school lives.
Is she apathetic or nihilistic? She's despairful.
Oh, right. An execution.
Yup. We can just set it up so that no one can talk in voice call but us. That could work. I don't know. I'd rather just watch it on our own time.
Yeah.
and then,
これで終わりですね。
you know, stream ourselves talking about it after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
私を許してくれるあの人の元に行ける
Who?
あなたに会えるという希望を持って死ぬ私をどうか許してください
Something about this is kind of giving me Junko vibes.
Interesting.
Just the whole thing about like, oh, I'm going to die. I'm looking forward to this. Mikan was just a Junko body double all along. Okay, what am I in for here?
Something bad.
She's in a hospital bed. What? What? Huh? Giant arm? There are lyrics? Maybe there were lyrics in previous executions and I just forgot.
I think there were, yeah.
What does this have to do with being a nurse?
There was the needle and the hospital room.
What does a rocket arm have to do with being a nurse? What? Literally, what the? What? What?
So.
That also kind of feels like a little anticlimactic in a way. That like
Yeah.
they just shoot her off into space and that's it.
So that was me. That was Sumiki Mikan. That was Sumiki Mikan. I love her.
So remember when we learned that she dislikes big things and I was just, oh? No, I don't remember that.
Wow. Someone brought that up in the other chat too. And yes, that is the shortest execution in any game.
Yeah, it was really fast too. Maybe that's why it kind of feels anticlimactic.
Yeah, it's just like, just gonna stick her on an arm and shoot her into space. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a really weird execution.
So
Komaida, you fuck. Mikan, more like no longer meek on.
I feel like that's a stretch.
Thought we were friends this whole time. When you were looking through the character profile?
Oh, I wouldn't have been there for that, because that would have been during the, makeup stream. So that's why this wasn't ringing any bells.
Her friend we thought we knew ended up... vanished from our site.
When I played, Danganronpa 2 for I looked at my phone for a second. When I looked back, the execution was over.
It would have been so much easier if she was
You
the
missed
traitor,
nothing.
Okay, the traitor is still alive. Because Monomi is still here. But yeah, that does raise the question of who has been controlling Monomi then. Because I don't think we're gonna have a Junko situation where someone isn't actually here. Both pawns of the Future Foundation? What does that make you? Who cares about what I am? Yeah, who indeed? Your right eye is made out of black beans, what?
This was legit the first time I've seen her execution. I'm sorry. In full, at least. Yeah, I am sorry.
But you're not gonna apologize to me.
No.
An old friend? Oh, Nekomaru. Cyborg, let's go. Cyborg Nekomaru.
The light of hope.
やはり
Yeah, that's a reasonable take. Like,
よかろう
3 of your friends just died. And also, what the fuck is going on with Mikan?
Mm-hmm.
What? By the way,
Supreme overlord of who gives a shit.
what do you think is going on with Mikan?
Is she not actually dead? Did they shoot her into space so she can come back?
Yeah, she comes back in the later execution.
Okay, that would be
She
interesting.
falls down in
yeah.
space debris.
Like a meteor or something just flies in and it turns out to be Mikan.
Uh-huh.
Or was Mikan secretly a body double of herself?
Mikan was a Junko body double.
The after effects of the disease. Something in the form of characterization that lasts for somebody. Maybe.
It's definitely just raining in that building.
It's definitely just raining.
I haven't finished V3 yet, but this is by far my favorite installment out of the 3 entries in the series. I'm sorry.
They just ran off without listening to what I have to say? What does that mean? What's wrong with Nekomaru? Cyborg. Is he a bomb?
Mikan had a twin sister.
If I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. Oh yeah, the twin Ibukis were actually the twin Sumikis. That's who Komaeda was referring to.
Wow. Akane is a Roy Mustang, Kenny.
Huh?
Someone in chat
Rain.
Yeah,
Okay.
someone in chat made a terrible day for Rain joke. Mikan's twin sister is named Mukuro Ikusawa, hiding somewhere on the island. Yeah, it turns out that, Junko and Mukuro were, triplets.
Is Nekomaru just gonna be in like the body of a crab or something?
I'm gonna put a pin in that.
Oh.
Mikan's twin sister is named Nanako Sengoku.
Cyborg? Or does he become a Gundam? Which would be interesting because we have a character named Gundam in the cast. What is going on?
New Monogatari arc. Nekomaru Crab.
それって自分で気づいてる？
気づいているわしのこの体のことかこんなもんは大したことじゃないわいわしの名前は二代猫
He's a robot now. You were really close.
I was close.
And you referenced this, like, offhandedly as an idea you had earlier, and chat lost their mind. And it's especially funny when you, just couldn't figure out, that it was Mikan. And you're not gonna live that down, I think.
No. Nekomaru.
So that was chapter 3. It's all uphill from here. It's all uphill from here.
Interesting. Well, that was fun.
Yeah. Thanks everyone who came. Thanks everyone who stuck around through all of this, including the like, including my attempts at vamping at the start.
Hmm.
But thanks. Yeah, thanks for coming. I always suck at this part. Goodbye. I'm gonna go.
Oh, do you maybe want to link your stream, or not stream, but link your account again in my chat one last time? Because I think we might have new people here.
If you want to check me out, I'm a cool, cute VTuber who streams music and stuff. Check me out there. Subscribe to my channel, check out my streams, whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna go. I always suck at this part. Bye.